Hello, Whiteout. How you doing? It's me. Hi, Crow. How you doing? I am hither. Hello. Sage, hello. How you doing? Now, why isn't fish working? Huh. Hold on. I might have to, like, reconnect my Twitch. I do. Changeling, someone save me. I'm a baby. I know it didn't fish. It is... I had to reconnect it. Now it should fish. Boom. Sage, thank you so much for your attendance. How are you guys doing? Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I, woke up at, like, noon. And then I didn't really want to stream. I spent last night watching almost all of American Horror Story up to... Oh my god. So you're almost done. Oh, dude, it gave you 2 fish. Well, there you go. Oh my god. Oh my god. So you did in fact get Golden Freddy, so that's horrible for you. I'm halfway through the second to last episode. Good luck. Good luck. Guys, it is so cold in my room. I hate it. I have the heated blanket on again. It feels like winter. I want it to be warm. Bro is cook. I did not! Oh, Unc, I have a new cat. Sorry. You guys both have the same name on, like, same color name on my screen, so I thought I'm sorry. That's awesome. I hate a weird amount of this show. Oh. The other episodes are literally gold. I feel like that's what people feel about, like, Supernatural. White dress. Supernatural veteran? No, no, no. Do you happen to be on mobile, perchance? And it's long, long gone. It's them! I am at the J word. Oh. That's exciting. 1 foot in the grave. Guys, oh my god, the other day, I was messaging someone, and we were trying to figure out, like, a time to, like, play a video game together. And, like, this person, in Discord, in a private message, literally censored the word job. Like, put a spoiler warning, kind of, like, trigger thing over top of it. That's crazy. I've only watched a few episodes of Supernatural, but my 2 friends yap my ear off about it. I will avoid that show like the effing plague. I never want to know anything about it. The job. Don't worry, Crow. It's his job. With 1 foot in the grave. 1 foot in the grave. In the grave. Nobody gonna tell you how to behave with 1 foot. What's wrong with it? With Supernatural? Nothing, like, inherently wrong, I guess. It's, like, it definitely went on for too long, from what I understand. Its primary audience is people who ship the 2 main characters, and they kept, like, queer baiting it for, like, they are, like, the queer bait ship. Like, the original. I don't know. I don't think it's, like, written very well. There's something, like, inherently wrong with it. Like, it's not, like, a problematic show. It's just, like, not written well. And it's night shift. No! Sammy, hello! We'll probably log in soon. Okay. I'm sorry, Sam and Dean are brothers? Oh. Who's the ship, then? There's a ship in there. There's a ship that are, like, that's, like, everyone's just, like, these two are, like... Hi, Owen. That one. I didn't realize they weren't the main characters. Y'all, I actually don't watch this show. Can you tell? Ooh! How is everyone? Hello? Guys, again, sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was supposed to. But then, like, I had knitting lessons yesterday. Or I was supposed to have knitting lessons yesterday. And then they got canceled. And so, like, I kept waking up and being like, I don't have to be up. And then we'd go back to sleep. And then wake up again and be like, I don't have to be up. And then I kept doing that until, like, noon. So, at that point, I was like, ooh, I could go live in an hour. Or I could hang out with my friends. So, that's what I did. Alright, Owen. So, I didn't stream yesterday. But we were streaming today. Even though I'm still quite tired. So if I don't sound as enthusiastic, that is why. I don't know why. I went to bed at a pretty reasonable time. And also woke up at a pretty reasonable time. I hate that for you, Sammy. So I don't know. I am tired. But we're going to do chapter 3 of Scarlet Hollow. Also, guys, you guys want to know what came out the other day? From the creators of Dead Plate and Elevator Hitch, we have Jackpot Crash Course, and the game is free. So, after we finish Scarlet Hollow, that's what we're playing. Yeah. Because there is no chapter 6 or 7, Owen. So waiting for it to catch up, but today is day 99, so we're so close, gamers. Yes! And tomorrow, I do stream early. We're gonna knit early. I gotta, because I'm actually going to, live level of bones. Because tomorrow, I'm going to a knitting tea party. I don't know what time it is, though. I know, right? There's a tea shop near where there's a knitting store near where I live that is celebrating their anniversary with a tea party. And I've never been to this store before. It's at 5:30 p.m. What did Otir say? I'm technically still in training, so I'd assume it's a compliment. I said that's so cool that you're almost at 100 and that I'm streaming early tomorrow. Because I'm gonna go, you're gonna replace my Smokey Bee as a cosplay. Oh, you're gonna replace my, oh, okay. Yeah, so, what was I saying? Yes, so I'm gonna, like, I'm probably gonna also go climbing, but I don't know if I'm gonna go before or after. But because it's at 5, I'm probably going to stream. And then I'm gonna immediately go, and I'm gonna go climbing. Beach party. Now we're at day 99. What's up, Big Go? Usually watch Smokey B when working, not bad work. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah. Gonna stream? and then I'm gonna go climb, and then I'm gonna go to this tea party. Tomorrow's gonna be busy. Anyways, I'm gonna go be back. I'll post work out. I'm dog sitting. Nice, Nim. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna turn off the music tab, and we're gonna make this one this. Alright. And then we're gonna open up Scarlet Hollow. Then we're gonna go to gaming. Yo! It's Chu! Hi! How was Minecraft this morning? I've actually played that mod pack before. How, like, or I've downloaded it and, like, opened up a world and looked around a little bit and then stopped. How is it? Oh. Oh no. She was playing on the Homestead mod pack, which I think is really cool if you want to build and farm, but not if you want to explore, because there's like no exploring stuff. But it looks really cozy. Speaking about mod packs, oh my god. Guys, I downloaded a bunch of different mod packs today. One of them is called Bountiful Wilds. And it's literally just Farmer's Delight and Create in a mod pack. And that's it. That's like what it just is. It's just Create and Farmer's Delight. And I'm like, that's kind of awesome. And then there's one called CivTech Ages, which is like you start at like the Stone Era and then you like through quests build your way up to like space travel. And then there's one called Craftoria, which kind of just sounds like it is a bajillion mods. There's 500 mods in here. This is so loud. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of stuff. And then there was one that I was playing today. For real, Homestead is basically stay-at-home partner simulator. No, exactly. And I think that's like a really good mod pack if you're doing like a server with a lot of people. Because then it's just like, oh, you and your friends are building and like have like cool gardens and stuff. Like, I think it's really good for a server. And then the one that I was playing today is called Reclamation. And it's like literally like you start off on this like barren wasteland, and the whole point of the server is to like clean it up, like clean up the world, like go from like this barren wasteland to like farms and trees and water. So that one has actually been quite fun. Poof, hello! Alex, it's my best friend. Hi! I will give you a fish, Alex. I know that's what you want. Thank you so much for the attendance. All sound cool, right? Reclamation has been fun. Like, I was playing it before stream today. Unfortunately, after stream today, I really need to lock in and do writing. Like, that's actually what I need to do. An Arizona! Oh, I wish I could have an Arizona. Guys, oh my god. The other, like, on Sunday, guys, I went to a concert on Sunday. I went to go see Good Kid. Good Kid was awesome. Hold on, let me go back to the full screen. We'll turn lock in together. Yes, we can do that. Nim might lose her streak. No, Nim was here. Nim was here. I finished the heel of a balloon sock I'm knitting. Ooh, Nim did not, in fact, lose her streak. Guys, let me tell you, what happened during the concert in bullet point form. Because it was quite funny. Alright. Summary of the Good Kids concert. Hobbit reading circle. Balchan. Singer man walking on barricade like it's a balance beam. Balchan. Someone playing Guitar Hero on stage. Inflatable shark getting tackled. A D20 charisma check for encore. Ball-chan one last time. Good Kid, High Key Fire. Dude, no, actually for real. This is like my 3rd time seeing them live, and every time their concerts just get more and more fun. It's actually amazing. No, Puff, they were here. They were here. They got it. They're fine. It was great. Yeah, that's where I was. You look like a little sheep. Is that a good thing? Is that a compliment? Is that a good thing? Guys, oh my god. Okay, so my sister and I were waiting in line, and the 2 people behind us were making conversation with us. And I knew right away that these 2 people were very young. Like, really young. And I was like, okay, these people are, like, at the youngest, like, 15, and at the oldest, 19. Like, we're talking, like, very young. And so we're talking to these people because they're talking to us, and, you know, we have a lovely conversation. We talk about, Good Kid, they talk about some concert they've been to, we talk about, like, you know, like the Amazing Digital Circus and all that sort of stuff, and then they bring up, and then they were like, yeah, because I was talking about Discord or something like that, and they're like, yeah, we're not allowed Discord. And they were like, yeah, like, do you have, I love the Amazing Digital Circus. They were like, do you have a bucket list for if something like COVID ever happened again? Right? And I was like, no, not really, because I kind of experienced the first time. Because, and I'm thinking about it, because we found out they were 17. So they were 11 when COVID happened. So they had no idea what the F was going on, basically. And they were like, yeah, do you have like a bucket? And I was like, not really. And they were like, yeah, and jokingly, they were like, yeah, one of the things on the bucket list is to make sure that I don't get groomed on Discord. And they said it as a joke, and then my sister and I kind of looked at each other, we're like, yeah, I think we're safe from that, actually. I think we would be okay. And they were like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, I'm 29. So, so honestly, if someone tried to groom me on Discord, I would be impressed. I would be, like, genuinely impressed. And my sister is 24. Just to put that in the context. And we told them that. We were just like, well, I mean, like, I'm not gonna get groomed on Discord. Like, I'm 29. And they were like, at the most, I thought you were 20. And we're like, yeah. I am the No! No! Do not say these things. Do not say these things. I am so glad I'm not playing Minecraft today. Holy moly. Yeah, but that was probably the funniest thing ever. And they were like, oh my god. And we were just like, don't worry. We could tell that you were 17, basically. Like, my sister and I were like, we could tell. And they were like, how could you tell? How could you tell? I thought you were like 22. That's okay. That's okay, because you know what's crazy? Is I've only been getting that recently, where, like, very, very recently, people have been going like, oh yeah, you're like 21, right? Or you're 22, right? Only recently. When I first started streaming 5 years ago, people were like, you're 16. I don't look this different. I look the exact same. So I don't know. Something vibed happened, changed, I don't know. I'm Amanda. I'm 4. No, real. I'm Amanda. I'm 4.
No, real. That's kind of what it feels like a lot of the time. Anyway. Anyways, I just thought I'd tell you that it's a really funny story because I thought it was kind of funny. I'm lurking the whole time. Bags, you're so cool. Thank you so much for lurking. I was also lurking in your stream the whole time. One question though? Okay. I'm waiting. Oh, it stinks in here. That's what I'm saying. Anyway. Surely we'll come back. It was there before. Hello? Capture the game. Capture. That's not the game capture. Are you the game capture? No, you're the game capture. If somebody says ladies and gentlemen, does it exclude people too much? Like, people have been trying to put in, like, a non-binary option, for sure. Obviously that doesn't work in, like, all languages and stuff like that, but there are a few where either people just don't say ladies and gentlemen, they say something that's like gender neutral, gender neutral, gender neutral. Something like outlaws and like rebels and whatever. Or they just add a third one. Like they go ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between or something like that. I don't know. I guess it really depends on your audience. Welcome, my creatures. Like, I think it's really cool when people include it because I'm making something for alerts and stuff. But, I make it say ladies and gentlemen instead of, I made it say ladies and gentlemen instead of travelers. But travelers is gender neutral. Wait, that's so good, though. Guys, where's my game? Where'd it go? It was here and now it's gone. I got it. I got it, guys. I got it. What's up, people? Yeah, you could do that. Goobers. One time I had an innocent where these two really young children were trying to figure out my gender identity. Wait, that's funny. We're streamed to have 55. Yes, but I already made it. Say the ladies and gentlemen, so shall I change it? I don't want to because time limit. Oh. I mean, like, you could just keep it. Like, it's not, like, I don't think anyone's gonna be like, this doesn't include me. It's, like, nice. Like, obviously, as someone who uses they, them, it's, like, nice when I go into a stream and I hear, like, the inclusion, but, like, no one, I don't think anyone's going to be like, oh my god, you're homophobic for not including this. Like, it's kind of whatever. Like, the in-between is kind of obvious, you know? Oh my god. I don't know. There's, I mean, you can look up a bunch of them that just say, like, but oh, usually it's like ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between, but you could do ladies in betweens and the gentlemen, but I don't know. That might sound clunky, I don't know. I was over in the kids section of a library looking at middle grade books for fun, and I just hear these two kids trying to figure it out. Wait, that's awesome. Guys, I am never mistaken for a man more than when I wear a skirt. It is actually insane how many times I will wear a skirt and that's when people assume I'm a man. How does that make... I don't know. Like, I'm non-binary, right? Like I'm gender fluid, like, whatever. It's like, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, but like, anytime I wear, you know, not a skirt, people default to she. This is fine. I'm not going to correct them unless they ask. It's whatever. However, when I wear a skirt, especially at work, that is the moment when I hear kids go, is that a boy or a girl? Or, why is that boy wearing a skirt? I guess I just wear a skirt like a man. Damn, I know. I guess I just wear a skirt like a man. Just say you're Scottish. Exactly. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, to be fair, you guys have to imagine long, floor-length skirts. We're not talking about mini skirts here. Like, I am wearing these to work, but like... I don't know. Anyways, guys, it is time for Scarlet Hollow, episode 3. I don't know what happens anymore. I think someone might die at the end of this. This is the end of episode 2. Episode 3 awaits. Proceed if you dare. I did save my game last time. Your presence gets manlier to offset the skirt, perhaps. Maybe. During Mama asked if you visit Poland, would you come to our house? Like, deadass, she wants to meet you specifically. I mean, yeah. If I come to Poland, like, I'm coming to visit you, so I would assume I'm coming to your house. Continue. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 3? Yeah. Let's do a recap. Oh, yes, but just a recap of episode 2. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Sheila seems distant. I'm gonna keep my ears open for you. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything strange or unusual. Have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out? Yeah, nothing strenuous, we promise. Whatever you two have planned, it's probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. I want to meet Reese. It's Wayne! I love this guy. There's nothing here, like you're sleeping here. Oh, Max, I wish it's the beginning of Doctors. Wait. Is this the same people that did Slay the Princess? It is the same people who did Slay the Princess. Colorado, me and my mom were in an Old Navy, and some sweet things I'm transitioning to a woman. I'm not Barry / Mask. Oh, it's kind of funny. Is this our Wayne? It's Wayne! No, it's not our Wayne, but his name is Wayne. I am the only person in town who truly cares about your safety. Don't forget that. Even if it's already too late to stop what's going to happen. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snack pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place didn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw Mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. My dad says our house is haunted. But she's interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. Wait a second. Where'd the 3 of you off onto? Are you kidding me? There is something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. But you can feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator. Are you alright, Altair? Stella reaches for your shoulder, but not from the light, not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. Altair! Altair, are you alright? Wait, Becca and Alexis are still down there. You can't just leave them. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalinda's face twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks. Trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. What is this? What is happening? Just say yes, Alex, so I leave in peace. Lurk in peace. What? Do you like Gaultier? What kind of question is that? Just say yes. I hate them so much I want to crawl into their skin as an insult and spend every day on call with them out of spite. Alright. What do you mean? I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're waking up. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as your eyes flit open. You manage to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. Now we're gonna take a shower. That's disgusting. We should have taken a shower yesterday. Ooh, I forgot that the bathroom is actually like the grossest thing ever. Awful. Ew. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot, and surprisingly enough, clean. Well, there we go. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, every minute feels like another thread holding this town together start to unravel. Thoughts of doom consume me. Think about Rosalie's shattered leg and the image of a foot barely still attached to her body. Scar feverishly trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're part of the dirt that coats you. Think about Shivel's warning, the worst is yet to come. Think about Wayne and wonder how many times he watched you unseen. Think about someone special. Think about finally being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. No, we're gonna be mystical, I think. Every minute feels like another thread holding this town together start to unravel. Thoughts of doom consume me. You're done here. Alright. Wash away your sins. I got an achievement for showering. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Time to start your day. Guys, I need to turn down the heat of the blanket. It is too much. Check on the opossum. Check out the window. Check the closet. Message your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Text Stella. Text Kanika. Head downstairs. We're gonna check on the opossum, I think. Oh my god, there's two of them now. Oh, there's two of them now. That's awesome. Wave at them. You wave down at the opossums. They look up at you. I'm not gonna pet them. Close the dresser, actually. You've had enough of the growing family of opossums that live in your dresser, at least for the time being. DMs. DMs. Yo! Shoot, thank you so much for the sub! Oh my god! Shu, I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. Guys, we're gonna check the closet. Surely the doll's still there. Okay, thank god. Oh. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? That's what I'm saying. That's enough of this closet. You turn back to the guest room. Look out your window. There will not be any ads while I have this on. Yippee! Thank you, Shu. That's so cool. You're so cool for that. You walk over to the window, fondly thinking about the pleasant view it provides you on a Monday. It's the same view. Alright, it's Wednesday. You turn back to the guest room. Yeah, message your group chat with Stella and Kanika. You pull out your phone and open up your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Morning, how are you guys holding up? Last night was terrible. What's the game plan? Can't wait to ghost bust tonight. I get to meet Reese today. Send a photo of a pained old man. I'm gonna write the normal thing that you would write in a group chat that you've just been added to, which is morning. How are you guys holding up? It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. Head downstairs. You've done everything you wanted to do up here. It's time to start your day. So, breakfast. Who the F is this guy? So 1, are we having ice cream for breakfast? And 2, who's she? Is she the cleaning lady, or is Tabitha, like, does Tabitha have, like, a lesbian lover? She's also having ice cream for breakfast. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Her food glares at you from her usual spot on the counter, as a red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy as best she can. Volquatano, hello! How are you doing? My week has been pretty good. Turn the drawing. Me as me or the multiverse. Oh, Alex, you can do whatever the F you want. What's this game about? It's a horror game about, you get invited back to the town that your late mother is from because your aunt passed away, so you're here for the funeral. But strange things are happening. Decisions are making me nervous. Zero, hello, thank you so much for the attendance. I'm gonna come back in 30 minutes. Oh, bad. Alex, you can choose whichever. It doesn't matter. See ya. Oh, bad. Tabitha gazes, swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. Oh my god, why are you squinting at me? Girl, what is what, huh? Huh? Address the red-headed woman. Hello? Address the red-headed woman. Hi, I'm Waltier. Oh, are we having ice cream for breakfast? That's what I'm saying! Only updates on Rodolina. Hi, Tabitha, how's it going? Hey, guys, how's it hanging? Stare in silence. I'm gonna say hi, I'm Waltier, to this random woman who's now in this house. Hi, I'm Waltier. Good morning. I'm Janny. Just here to do my weekly cleaning. Whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do, at least. I could have this place looking brand new, you know. Don't go making any big renovations or moving anything around. I like knowing where my stuff is. Okie dokie. It's so nice to finally meet you, Waltier. I mean, I guess I did meet you on Monday when you popped into the diner. Janny. But seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are two completely different things, I suppose. That's awesome, Janny. Thanks. All I'm trying to say is that it's wonderful to finally actually meet you, and I'm so happy to be part of the family. Part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha company with everything that's Janny. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again? Tabitha grumbles in acknowledgement. That's awesome. I love that for them. Oh, bad. See, I could acknowledge the fact that she's having ice cream for breakfast. Or I could just let it be. Hey, Tabitha. How is it going? That little girl from last night. Apparently they had to take her foot. Well, that's not great. Like, that's not like great, but like, it could have been worse. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her usual trademark growl. Oh, let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible wound up happening, so you're coming with me. Oh, bad! Hold on, you can't just tell me Rosalind lost her foot and move on like nothing happened. Take her foot. Jesus, Tabitha, you're not mincing words. I'll meet you outside. Yay, cousin bonding time. Alright, let's go. But I haven't had breakfast. You can just take me away from my freedom like that. I don't need a babysitter. I mean, like, what else can you say, though? Like, I'm kind of, like, with Tabitha, where it's just like, yeah, she lost her foot. Anyways, like, I mean, like, what else can you do? Like, you can't do anything about it. But maybe this one, actually. I don't know. Well, and can't you just tell me Rosalina lost her foot and move on like nothing happened? Jenny, don't look at me like that. You're supposed to be on my side. Just because something terrible happened to someone, it doesn't mean that life doesn't go on. It's kind of what I'm saying, but like... life has to go on. And let me assure you that what happened to that poor girl weighs heavily on my mind. Now, shall we go, or would you rather keep bombarding me with guilt for something I had nothing to do with? Okay, this is actually what I would probably say because I need breakfast in the morning. But I haven't had breakfast. Should have thought of that before sleeping in so late. Janie, lock up when you leave, please, and don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. As you ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Ultir, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. Just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. I've been praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Couldn't have happened to nicer people. Ooh. Last night was an unavoidable tragedy, but I'm afraid there's more to come. Thanks, last night was a lot. Why do you clean this place? Sorry to that was mean to you. Have you seen any weird creatures around town? Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Ooh, saying the name Wayne in front of Tabitha might be really interesting, but... Have you seen anyone prowling around the estate? It's been nice meeting you, but I've got to bounce. Tabitha's foot tapping is driving me insane. Bye. I should go. I already kind of decided I'm going to be mystical whenever I can, so. Last night was an unavoidable tragedy, but I'm afraid there's more to come. Oh dear, that sounds just dreadful. Have you considered stopping by the church at some point this week? My husband's a pastor and he's been going absolutely stir-crazy since we've moved here. What with no one really attending sermons. It'll probably do him a lot of good to talk to you through your worries. The thing that's been going on lately, having a priest on speed dial seems handy. Sounds wonderful, thank you for the offer. Maybe we'll see. I'm not really religious. I'm not Christian, but thank you for the offer. I'd rather not. I'm just gonna say maybe we'll see. Because honestly, like, even if you're not religious, talking to someone who's, like, willing to listen might be, like... might still be, like... cool, you know? Maybe we'll see. Oh, take your time, of course. We're here all week after all. Just know that you can stop by the church anytime. The door is always open. So I actually do want to know why you clean this place, so I'm gonna ask you that. I don't really ask myself that sort of question. It's a job, I get paid, and of course I've known the family for a while, so it seems like a decent thing to do to make a little extra money. Plus, maybe one of these days she'll let me really spruce up the price. Could you imagine it back at its full glory? It'd be a lot of work, but what a project. Keep dreaming, Janny. Enough dawdling, we're leaving. No, I wanted to ask about Wayne! You and Tabitha walk through the doors of the estate and into her car. The ride to town is uneventful. Your cousin's unsurprisingly more focused on the road than on making conversation. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. What are we doing at the general store? I feel like I should be solving a mystery right now. After everything that's happened the past 2 days, it's nice to just go on an errand, say nothing. What are we doing at the general store? Why are you looking at me like that? We can walk to the general store as you're... Okay, whatever. Picking up tea from Sybil. Oh, neat. What kind of tea? I don't know. The kind Sybil makes. She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what all of it's called. So you don't have, like, a favorite tea or anything like that. You're just gonna go in there with a problem and then be like, what tea do I need? Is that what's gonna happen? Quit interrogating me about tea blends. Jeez. I'm asking... Okay. Guys, what's everyone's favorite tea? Mine's black tea. That's kind of like how this conversation should have gone. Anyways. After everything that's happened the past 2 days, it's nice to put on, just to go on an errand. Exactly. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Oh, bad! Ugh, other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, it'd be a lot happier. Girl, you need to go talk to a therapist, I think. True thinking is not being afraid to show what you're struggling. True thinking of being able to crush your emotions into a tiny ball. You cannot get stronger if you do not fight. Burgundy is really going through it, huh? Yeah, I've never been one for public displays like that. I think it's healthy to express yourself. Good for her, honestly. I'd be losing if Miles were my brother. I never told you that you scare me. I hope there aren't any customers in there. I mean, is it really that public if it's, like, also their house? Like, that's also their house. Jupiter, thank you so much for the attendance. Yeah, we're just gonna do... Poor Kanika's really going through it, huh? It's unbecoming. Are you a lady now? Like, what are you talking about? Come on already, let's go. Girl. The bell of the general store chimes as you cross the threshold. The smell of old wood and steamy herbal tea fled your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Oh, good, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning, is a new blend ready? Of course. Old here, if you would like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. Is this like a medicine? I feel like this might be a medicine rather than like a tea. Sounds like your daughter's pretty mad at you, Sybil. Can't I go with you? I like the tea room. I'm afraid of Miles. What if he makes fun of me for being old? No, real. That's so real. That's so real. Can I have some tea? Is Kanika okay? I'm gonna ask, can't I go with you? I like the tea room. Because I kind of do. Can I go with you? I like the tea room. I always like the visitors in the tea room. But I'm afraid I'm too busy to entertain for long. So we won't be lingering. Might as well just wait out here. No need to cram in 3 like sardines. Alright, so it is medicine. So motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tinkling of bells. Try and listen in. Thank you for the lurk next. Hi Ash, thank you so much for the attendance. How you doing? Do I want to chat with Miles? Or do I want to try and listen in? Do I care what Miles has to say? Do I want to listen in? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm just gonna hear lurk. Excellent, thank you. I'm doing pretty well. We're gonna try and listen in. You walk up to the door of the tea room to listen in. Subtle. Miles, can you shut the F up and just pay attention to your game? I want to know what's going on. I no longer longer than you'd hope, but Zoe pauses, and a moment later you hear footsteps move to the far end of the tea room. If she and Tabitha resume their discussion, their voices are too soft for you to hear. Girl, she knows you're there. It isn't long before the tinkling of bells interrupts your attempted listening session to announce another patron. Whatever, dude. Who the F is this guy? Or in this case, another 2 patrons. Well. You've never seen the man beside Duke before, but whoever he is, he's big. I'm gathering that. If it ain't old Tyr, Bo, this is Miss Scarlet's cousin. They were there with Stella that night in the woods. How do I even do this guy's voice? My voice can only go so deep. It's a pleasure to meet you, old Tyr. My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. I'm crying, the music is so good. Dude, the music is awesome. I hope you've been feeling better since all that unpleasantness. Well, No. But things have gotten worse. How have you been? Hanging in there. If I'm being honest, I've already forgotten you existed, Duke. Oh, nice seeing you, Duke. I'll leave you to it. I feel like things have gotten worse, actually. I feel like you should know. I did hear whispers about what happened up the mines last night. So serious about poor little Rosalina. Scarlet Hollow ain't so safe this week, it would seem. How have you been? Hanging in there? Oh, I can't complain. I miss old Birdie, but there's nothing I can do for her now except protect the rest of my brood. Them things won't so much as step foot on my property. Not with Bo and me watching the perimeter with our shotguns at the ready. We even set the missus up with her pistol. Good thing we were watching. Nearly caught Julius trying to make off with Big Betty. As if he could carry off a nearly 2,000-pound pumpkin on his own. I'd almost love to see him try. It's not like we'd be taking her to the state fair anyway. Now all she's good for is making the world's largest pumpkin pie. I don't think Mama has a tin big enough for a Big Betty-sized pie, Daddy. Holy moly. Holy cow, 25 streets in a row. What's up and go, Jupiter? Let me give you a fish. Thank you! That's awesome. Who's Julius? Big Betty is a pumpkin. Those things we saw on Monday were called ditchlings, and they're a bad omen. Have you seen any of these creatures from around your farm? Who's Julius, actually? Julius Terramine. He practically spits the name. Some cousin, however many times removed, though I don't claim him as kin. He owns a farm next to ours, except he doesn't seem to have a good grasp on whose properties is whose. Thinks he owns half our land, always sneaking around and taking vegetables we planted. Of course, the way he tells it, we're the ones stealing from him, saying he's the one putting seeds in the ground. He's a miserable old... a cuss? And he knows it too. Stealing vegetable born of other folks' hard labor is probably the only joy he has in life. Have you seen any of those creatures around your farm? Yeah, we saw a few of those things. They got scared off before I could start shooting. Nasty little buggers. We've all been losing sleep making sure we can keep an eye on things. Oh my gosh, shot him a cookie, what? It was like a fish that was out like a bajillion years ago. That's so funny. I wonder why it's doing it twice though. I don't know. It's even rubbing off on the hens. None of the little ladies have been laying this week. You know, Daddy, I bet some big mastiff could keep them things away. This seems like just a kind of job for a guard dog. Guys, the music is like too loud. I can't, is it me? It might be just me. Now don't you start again. We ain't getting a dog. I got enough mouths to feed, and as much as you say you'll take responsibility, I know it'd be me cleaning up after it. Isn't, surely your son is like, in his 30s. Like, surely. Like, surely he can take care of a dog. Besides, I don't have much faith those things would be stopping by a dog. The things we saw on Monday are called ditchlings, and they're a bad omen. Ditchlings. Sounds like some old folktale. Suppose that suits them. As for being an omen, I believe that too. But I suppose there's not much to be done if they're forewarning some kind of disaster, besides looking out for me and mine. Still, I appreciate you telling me, old Tier. Yeah. Nice seeing you, Duke. It was a pleasure running into you, old Tier, but we'd best get on with our shopping. Can't spend too long away from the farm with all those little devils running around. Can't leave Mama all by herself up there for very long. You have a good one. Hope Scarlet Hollow treats you better from now on. It was nice meeting you, old Tier, and please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Alright! I re-arrived. Welcome back, Zero. They shovel off into the aisles. Tabitha and Shibble are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god. Hey, I overslept. So gonna make myself breakfast. If y'all want to, you can swing by. Otherwise, meet at library and figure out plan. I think I'm good. Just had a big fight. Not really hungry. Gonna chill in my van for a while if you want to hang though. Otherwise, see you guys at library. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. Oh. Oh. So, yo, it's Danny. I haven't talked to you in 5 ever. Big burly dude's name is Bo. Yeah. I'm assuming it's short for, like, Bob. You know? Daddy, I haven't talked to you in 5 ever. Guys, my phone has not been giving me Discord notifications. I'm calling him Bill. Big burly Bill. His name's Bo! Why would you do that? So I want Tabitha to like us. And, like, she's, like, pretty mad at us right now. I feel like I should wait for Tabitha, right? It's supposed to be animated, but I'm burning some time by watching you. Surely you could. Surely you can animate and watch me at the same time. Surely. What are we? That's what his name will be. Oh my god. Ulti, are you dehydrated? I don't think so. My throat hurts though. I don't know why. I animate on my phone. Do you? I was about to ask what you animate. You're yawning. Oh. Because, I don't know. I just yawn. I'm under a warm blanket. We're gonna wait for Tabitha, actually. That could be a sign of dehydration. Oh, very specific. Click Studio Paint. On your phone? That's cool, though. I can't animate. Yeah, we're gonna wait for Tabitha, actually. Like, I feel bad, because it's like, yeah. Okay, your cousin will probably be back any second. It's best to just stay put. You and Miles share an uncomfortably long moment of silence as Duke and Bo continue to shop. You doing okay, buddy? So, did you hear about how Rosalina's doing? You and Kanika don't seem to get along, huh? How are your dailies going? Yell into the tea room. Hey, hurry up in there. Read something to seem busy. Wait patiently. I'm gonna ask if you know, because surely that person's your friend, right? So, did you hear about how Rosalina's doing? No. Oscar's apparently posted on Facebook about it. You seem ancient enough to have a Facebook account. Why don't you check it yourself? I'm not your little newsboy. Girl. Girl. She lost her foot, Miles. I'm just trying to ask you about your friend. Facebook, yeah, right. I believe in cybersecurity. That's so real. Are you worried about her? I'm just gonna be like, I'm just trying to ask you about your friend. No need for me to be like, she lost her foot, bro. Like, he's going to find out. I tried to clip studio for a bit, but I kind of drifted back to my default. Fair enough. Wait, I didn't process the stream. It's a horror game called Skull Hollow. Got it. Yes. True. Real. She's Alexa's friend. I don't know her. We just go to school together. That's it. So we have 0 empathy. Awesome. Miles returns to his phone. I actually have, like, no interest in this guy. There was Hollow Knight. I don't even play it. Resetting to seem busy. You pick up the closest object, a sleeve of donuts. You pretend to be engrossed by the nutritional information. That's awesome. 10 milligrams of cholesterol per 4 donuts. Fascinating. Miles continues to pretend you don't exist. Hi, Tabitha. Tabitha bursts out of the tea room, tucking a pouch of herbs into her coat as she walks. She looks up at you in surprise. Wow, you actually stayed. I kind of expected you to go running off the instant I left you alone. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. What did I read not right? Oh, that wasn't about me. Holy moly. You miss out on cousin bonding time? I'm too scared of you to do that. I've seen what happened when I go off and do things on my own. Family is important. I'm not going to ditch you. No one else in the town interests me. Why would I bother with them? Remain silent. I am going to say I miss out on cousin bonding time because it's kind of what I wanted. I'm not calling it that. This is more like babysitting. Okay, well, I don't want to be babysat. Now I want to go. Now I want to go hang out with the cool people I met. You see how we're probably the same age. I've got a couple hours to spare. I'll pick us up some sodas and we can get out of here. Oh my god, wait, we actually are bonding? You're gonna buy us sodas? This is awesome. I don't like lingering where just anyone can walk up and start talking to me. You just, like, not like the people of this town. So, fun fact, those with ADHD/autism, or both, 9 times out of 10 do have dyslexia. Did you know that if you have dyslexia, you're very, very likely to also have ADHD? I'm also antisocial a lot. Fair enough. Tabitha leaves the store, motioning for you to follow. You just, like, walk around town like that, where you just, like, don't want anyone to talk to you ever. Stream Elements dropped out of college. It's because they put the I with the dash. Tabitha stops in front of a small house on the quiet hill just off Main Street. The Scarlets own most of the houses out here. We rent them out to employees. Just more convenient, you know? That's kind of awesome, I guess. Why can't we hang out somewhere normal? Cool. And here I thought the estate was your secret lair. That seems sinister. Wait, so is this like your actual house? You don't actually live in the estate. Surely you live in the estate. Wish there was an option to stay at the shop. That would have been funny. It would have been a little bit funny. Help me, Kane. Help me, Kane. I'm gonna say the funny thing. And here I thought the estate was your secret lair. The estate is my non-secret lair. Everyone knows I live there. Wait, oh my god, we are bonding! Help me, Kane. Guys, oh my god, wait, hold on, we are bonding. Wait, wait. She made a joke! Oh my god! Guys, wait, we are bonding! Hold on! Now come on, let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. I would be trauma bonding. Trauma bonding about what? The only thing we have in common is that we both have dead moms now. Your cousin pulls out a heavy set of keys from her pocket. She picks out one marked with a bright strip of green tape and unlocks the door. Come on in. Don't worry. It's empty. I'm coming, wait for me. I hear the walls repeating. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait until the ad's over. It sounds like drumming. Guys, I think I like scratch my throat or something. Hopefully I'm not catching a cold. That would suck. My throat hurts. My throat hurts. Blah. You know? Blah. Are the ads over? Surely. Okay. Follow her. You follow your cousin into the model home. We haven't rented this one out for years. I come here to get away from it all. Does that make sense? Oh my god. Guys, my throat no longer hurts. I think it was, I got dust or something. Finally get to leave work. Let's go! Yippee! Did you actually end up having a nap? Bless you times 2. Thank you. It's kind of like a vacation home, but I don't have to travel. Anyway, make yourself comfortable and have a soda. Oh my god, why aren't we like... Hey, Tabitha? Hey, Tabitha? Hey, Tabitha? Why aren't we sleeping here? Why aren't we hanging out here? Like, why are we not, like, eating food and stuff here? Like, surprisingly, my cousins aren't like this. Oh, I did have a nap. Nice, let's go. Martha, I'm coming home. I'm back in the building again. Wait, I mean, they are? Oh. Tabitha hands you a cream soda before settling in on the couch. Mythical. Though this home gives the appearance of being lived in, with its furniture and lack of dust, it feels nearly as empty and barren as the estate. There's no soul in this place, only the dream of one. Hey, Tabitha. How are we doing? Are we okay? Like... Talk about Tabitha, talk about your family, talk about your relationship, ask about the people in town. Do you want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? Do not ask that. Thanks for taking me out here. You probably have to go back to the mine soon, right? Don't you have somewhere to be? How about we talk about Tabitha? Surely she wants to talk about herself. Oh, I'm going to Minecraft it. Have fun. Can we try some of that tea you picked up? It smells nice. Do you ever get to travel? Do you like living here? Do you actually like running the mines? Why do you come here? Oh, this is a lot of questions. Do you actually like running the mine? It's a job, an important job. I've had years of Perlan drilling that into my head. So the fact that you're calling her Perlan instead of Mom kind of freaks me out. Makes me think that you didn't like her a lot. Just saying. What would you want to do if you weren't here? That's a question that I ask everyone, actually. I'm like, what would you want to do if you didn't actually have to have a job? So you never got a chance to live your own life? You could always just give the mine to me, like a trading place sorts of thing. What if I move here after everything's said and done? Who cares if the town falls to ruin? Why is that your responsibility? You should just leave. Things are bad everywhere. It's probably isn't much worse here than it is out there. Leave it at that. No. Let's ask. What would you want to do if you weren't here? We're finding out about our cousin, guys. We're finally bonding. This is awesome. Does it matter? I am here. Well, okay. Do you ever get to travel? I saw your blowing rock mug. My what? Oh, that must be one of Janny's. She was always saying we couldn't have enough cups. There are 3 cups. That's plenty. One for me, one for Perlan, and one for the occasional guests. But Janny said her husband had a ton of dumb little souvenir mugs from his travels. Not that I asked, but she tells me stuff about her family. Anyway, she said they had mugs to spare, as if I needed her charity. I guess she must have snuck a few in under my nose. I'll have to remember to toss it when I get back. Anyways, to answer your question, no, I don't travel. Too much to do. Me when I'm interested in lore? Real. I want to know! Sure, I'd like to see the Outer Banks one day, but I'm the head of the company. It's not like anyone can cover for me. I'm sure they can. You live in a massive mansion, but only have 3 cups. Janny seems like a busybody. You should be nicer to Janny. Perlan was a monster. You've never left Scarlet Hollow. Maybe when this week is over, we can go to the beach together. Of all the places you could go, the Outer Banks. I don't know where that is. Should I ask you've never left Scarlet Hollow? Or maybe when this week is over, we should go to the beach together. I would say you live in a mansion but only have 3 cups, but that's me. No, that's fair. She doesn't seem like she would want to go to the beach, but I don't want to be like, where we're gonna say this. Go to the beach together. Guys, I've done it! I made her laugh. Oh my god! Win, 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 a win, a win. Guys, a win. I made her laugh. This is the best day ever. Guys, I win. I love winning video games. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think so. She's smiling at me, I think. I think she's smiling at me. I think that's a smile. Why do you come here? Why do you come here? Like I said, I like getting away from it all. People know they can find me at the estate, but they don't know about this place. It's nice to escape from being known, at least for a little while. Do you like living here? Like I said, it's the only thing I know. You don't need to live somewhere else to know if you like it here. It's true. You do, actually. Everything in life requires context to properly understand. And I don't have context here. I'm too popular at my school. I need peace. No, real. It seems hypocritical for someone who gave me a hard time for being from the city. You don't need context to know if you like living somewhere. Are you happy? She's clearly not happy. You don't need an... You know what? We'll just let it go. I made her laugh. See, I kind of want to ask that, but I'm pretty sure it's medicine. I feel like it's medicine. I feel like it's not tea to drink. It feels like it's medicine. So we're not gonna ask about the tea, actually. Let's talk about your relationship. I can't believe we're actually hanging out. What kind of things did Pearline tell you about me and my mom? What do you really think of me? You're kind of an asshole. Are we really related? You're a better person than you let on. I'm really glad I came up here. I'm gonna say I can't believe we're actually hanging out, because this is like... I made her laugh. This is awesome. Don't look at me like that. This is fun. Isn't that why you came all the way down here from Lighthouse? Yeah, because that's awesome. What do you really think of me? Do you really want to know? I don't mince words. I know. You told me this morning that a girl that was stuck in your mine got her foot chopped off. No, but you should tell me though. Hit me with it. And that's what you want. You push my buttons. It's like you exist to antagonize me. I don't even know why I took you here. Kind of thing. I kind of want, like, for that statement, I kind of want to just be like, you're a better person than you let on. She's trying to push me away. She doesn't want friends. You're a better person than you let on. Guys, I'm getting an A in making friends with my cousin. Why would you even say that? You're only here for 2 days. You don't know me. No, I don't. Let's do... Ask about the people in town. To the dinner at Reese's place. Do you know him? I know I'm already asked, but now that we're hanging out, can you tell me what the deal is with you and Stella? Do you want me to try and get you in with Kanika? You had some harsh things to say about Oscar last night. Do you really believe what you said? What do you think of Avery? What's going on with Wayne? Do you know Shibble well? Why did you hire Janny? The police are really on my ass. Ooh. Who just said to me, I'm here? Hello! Did I say me? I don't think I said me, but hello. How are you doing? Did I see ghost hunting? We're going ghost hunting. I'm not alone. Hooray. It's okay, it's okay. Just be like that. I'm supposed to have dinner at Reese's place. Do you know him? That's, I think, a good, safe thing to ask. Reese? Oh yeah, the dude that used to hang out with Kanika and Stella. I kind of remember him. Quiet. Smelled kind of weird. Stopped coming to school at one point. I guess he got sick or something? I know his mom better than I know him. She's been everybody's doctor for as long as I can remember. She's intimidating. I've always liked her. Guess it's not hereditary, though. Reese always seemed like a bit of a wet blanket to me. You had some harsh things to say about Oscar last night. Do you really believe what you said? I do. Some people shouldn't have kids. I think she can't have kids, but she really wants kids. But I don't know. Do you know Sybil well? Everyone in town knows her. Why did you hire Janny? Berlin hired Janny. She was my babysitter before she started cleaning the estate. Okay, actually that makes a lot of sense. I know I've already asked this, but now that we're hanging out, can you tell me what the deal is with you and Stella? Oh, she did not like that. Oh, not this again. But fine, we were close in high school. Really, really close. Like we kiss behind the school close? Like, we'd have sleepovers a few nights a week, spend all night watching monster movies and eating chips and... So that's why you were mad about me having a sleepover. Is this her place? Sitting on the couch like this is degenerate? I mean, technically it's her place. And with boots on. I mean, like, technically she owns this house. She owns this house. She doesn't sleep here, though. You have sleepovers a few nights a week. Girl. Anyway, Perlin didn't like her. I've always had to lie and say I was going over to her place to study. When we graduated, it was impossible to see her anymore. There were no more excuses to go study, and I was too busy learning the ropes of the mind. Perlin made sure my every waking minute was occupied. I didn't have time for friends. But I never needed friends before meeting Stella, so it was easy enough to slip back into that mindset and try to move on. Uh-oh. I'm into her, is that cool? You should hang out with her again. It's not like Pearline can stop you. You're probably better off without her. She's probably better off without you. If I say this, she's going to murder me. Actually. I'm rooting for these two. I mean, is this in bad taste to say, though? It's like, your mom's dead. She can't control your life anymore. But also, she does keep calling her mom Perlan and not her mom, so it's kind of... I feel like there's not a lot of love lost there, you know? Anyways, you should hang out with her again. It's not like Perlan could stop you. And she misses you. Tabitha takes another sip of her cream soda, avoiding eye contact. I guess there isn't anything standing between us anymore. That hasn't really occurred to me yet. I'm so good at matchmaking, guys. Wow, this is awesome. What do you think of Avery? Oh, so not good is what I'm gathering. Who? Avery works at the diner, wears plant shirts. I have no idea who you're talking about. Oh, bad. Has this turned into a romance simulator? I do think that there's a lot of people on the internet that are just like, this is actually a dating sim. This is okay though. I'm bonding. I'm bonding with my cousin. I don't want to say this. What's going on with Wayne? This will be like the first time I mentioned Wayne in front of her, by the way. It's like, the minors definitely think that they were dating. Oh. What's going on with Wayne? He's been following me. I think there's something wrong with him. Oh, girl, please don't tell me you guys were dating. Wayne? As in Sam Wayne? I don't know who you think is following you, but it can't be him. Sam Wayne wasn't a creep. I'd rather not talk about it. That this man is stalking me. Come on, you can trust me. At some point this week, you're going to have to stop brushing off everything that's happening around town. Alright, fine. Okay, boundaries respected. Wasn't? Is he dead? He's probably dead. He looks dead. He looks dead. But he's definitely following me. Probably dead, though. At some point this week, you're gonna have to stop brushing off everything that's happening around town. Do you think I'm brushing things off? I'm dealing with a mind collapse right now. I'm burying my mother in 4 days. My work is what keeps this town running. Just because I'm focusing on what is in front of me doesn't mean I don't care. Oh, that. Let's talk about your family. I don't know if there's good options here. What was Pearland like? What was your dad like? What do you think of Celeste and those other old timers, or Silas? Can you tell me about any other family members? See, the thing is that they're not really, because I chose the correct options for them not to be. But they... I feel like if you choose some options, they believe that you're kind of like the cause of the mind collapse. And I think you can, in fact, get arrested. I didn't. So basically the conversation went like, hey, what happened? And then I told them what happened, and they were just like, oh, what? So they're kind of not, but yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I chose different options, they probably would be, but I chose the did not get arrested option, so that's been kind of awesome. What was Pearland like? Ooh, so we don't like your mom. Awesome. Okay, I guess you should know at least some things about the woman whose funeral you'll be attending. She was my mother. She was your mother's twin sister. They were twins?! Holy moly. Fraternal, they didn't look alike. Same with their personalities. Night and day, for what I've heard. Perlan was a hard ass, but that comes with the territory. I mean, what else do you want to know? Did you two get along? I know they didn't get along. This is an asshole question. But this one's worse. What do you think? How did she die? Sleep apnea. You can die from sleep apnea? Surely not, right? Or do I just not know what that is? Oh, right. What was your dad like? And then she's gonna be like, I didn't know my dad. Don't know. He just up and left one day. Didn't want anything to do with us anymore, I guess. They never got a divorce, just separated. Probably couldn't be bothered to fill out any paperwork, especially considering he would lose any and all claim to the Scarlet Fortune if they divorced. And he'd have to pay child support for a kid he couldn't be bothered to call on her birthday. Oh. Oh no, I think I need to take a medical appointment. Uh-oh. Does no one in this town have 2 parents? Hooray, another member of the Dead Beat Dad Club. I'm sorry, that must have been really hard for you. Sounds like he was a real loser. Yeah, sounds like he was a real loser is, like, I think, the way to go. That's what Pearl Ann always said. I just don't really think about him anymore. If he didn't want anything to do with me, his loss. That's so base. Can you tell me anything, tell me about any other family members? Wow, did Vivienne really tell you nothing about us? Or her upbringing? Fine, I'll give you the brief history, since she never bothered. Pearl Ann and Vivienne were raised by their grandmother because our grandmother died in childbirth. Our great-grandmother, Grandma Eddie, ran the mines before Pearl Ann, then Pearl Ann took over. So it's been run by women for 3 generations? I don't know, that's kind of base. That's kind of base. And here I am, and now I am here, following in their footsteps. What was Grandma Eddie like? Do you know her? A maternal mining company seems unusual. That's what I'm saying! That's awesome! What happened to the rest of the family? Silas had a lot of kids. Women be strong, I guess. I don't know. You're talking with people like this, so you realize how lucky you are when you have good parents. No, for real, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, my parents are actually like the coolest people ever. I talk to some of my friends and they will say things and I'll be like, that's real? That's a real thing that people... Oh my god. Nuh-uh. What was Grandma Eddie like? Did you know her? Tabitha is quiet for a moment, her eyes distant. Oh. Kind of scary. Her voice is quiet. She takes another sip of her cream soda. That bottle must be empty right now, surely. What happened to the rest of the family? Silas had a lot of kids. I read about him in the library yesterday. What am I, an encyclopedia? We have documents on this stuff and some kind of fancy family tree somewhere in the estate, but I don't have any of it memorized. When I can remember, our grandmother had a kid sister that died of some childhood illness, then she died having our moms. And I think Grandma Eddie had some brothers, but I vaguely recall something about them fighting in World War II. One way or another, they clearly don't stick around. As for anyone who came before the turn of the 20th century, damned if I know. That's ancient history. I mean, Turtle's mining company seems unusual. Past couple generations are all women. That's just how the cards fell. And we never let some stranger jeopardize the company. It stays in the bloodline. It's kind of cool, though. What do you think of Silas and those other old-timers? What is there to think about? For better or for worse, they're the reason that I'm here getting interrogated by you. Alright. I am not saying that we're going ghost hunting, actually. Bloodline. No, I meant bloodline. I'm gonna be thanks for taking me out here. I'm not gonna mention it because she's gonna be like, 1, she's gonna say no. And 2, she might try and stop me. Thanks for taking me out here. Your phone buzzes before Tabitha has a chance to respond. Almost forgot it's Mayor Jimmy Day! Good excuse to head over to the library. We should check in with Oscar. Meet you all there in half an hour. I totally banked on that. Been having a weird / foggy morning. Wild that they still doing the Major Jimmy thing even after last night. Do you think news has spread yet? But yeah, we should go see Oscar. See y'all soon. Somebody's popular. It's Mayor Jimmy Day. Gotta meet the mayor and tell him there's a curse on the town. Just Kanigan's making plans for Mayor Jimmy Day. Why is everyone so jazzed about meeting the mayor? Just folks making plans for the day. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? I was thinking the other day I wish Tim Hortons was still Canadian owned. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Ugh, what a ridiculous event. You know he's a dog, right? Did they fill you in on that little detail? He's a dog? I understand. Everything makes so much more sense now. Yeah, oh my god. We haven't had a human mayor in Scarlet Hollow since at least the early 1900s. We've been a dog mayor town since then. Tabitha takes another sip of her soda, smirking. Everyone knows it's our family that holds the power in this town. Still, sounds like it could be a kind of fun. You and I can admit it's funny watching everyone fawning over the little guy in his mayor getup. And if Stella's gonna be there... Yeah, count me in. We can finish our sodas and head over. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Guys, I win? I win? Oh my god! I win? We did it. Guys, we did it. 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 Oh my god. Me when I get an A+ in friendship. Holy moly. I got an achievement called I Can Fix Her. Oh my god, we did it! Oh my god. Oh my god. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do I look? It's been a while since I've been out in public like this. Really? We're gonna go visit a dog. Who the F cares? Oh, holy moly. You are like a mad scientist when something works out. Because it's real and true. So this is not good, actually. Okay, I'm waiting for the ads. This is not good. We might be in trouble. Uh-oh. So, that, like, teenager was one of the teenagers that was in the mine that collapsed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, this might not be good, actually. This is, like, really not good. Uh-oh. I think that one is Becca. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Excuse me, Miss Scarlet. Can I help you? Becca stares at you from a distance as the furious woman tears into Tabitha. This must be her mother. What the hell do you think you're doing down here, grinning like a buffoon after everything that happened last night? Oh. Oh. No. We were... Oh. Oh, she was gonna have fun. She was gonna go see a dog. Oh. Oh. A mine collapse almost killed my poor sweet innocent child. That will be a hell to pay. I heard that one girl had to have her foot amputated. That could have been my child. Don't think I won't be pressing charges. Oh, Mom, please, you're embarrassing me. Shut up, Becca. Mommy is advocating for you. You got a problem with Tabitha, you got a problem with me. You shouldn't talk to your daughter like that. It's bad parenting. You're lucky your daughter didn't get herself killed last night. Just ignore her, Tabitha. It kind of has a point, Tabitha. Stay out of this. Oh. See, like, none of these are, like, great. It wasn't really Tabitha's fault. That's the problem, right? Like, yeah, it's her mine. But, like, it's not like she was like, hey, kids, why don't we go hang out in the mine? Like, there's a fence around it, and it's boarded up. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so much you can do to, like, make it so that people don't go into a collapsing mine. Did you get to choose some traits when you started? I did, yeah. So you get to choose 2 traits when you start. And I chose powerful build and mythical, basically. So I have, like, insight into things, and also I'm really strong. I'm just gonna say just ignore her, Tabitha, because it's like... It's really, like... It's not really Tabitha's fault. Very ult-like traits. I try my best. When I play games like this, like where there's multiple endings and like there's a lot of stuff to discover, the first time I play it, I really do try to play it as if I'm playing myself. Yeah, we're just gonna go just, like, because it wasn't, again, it wasn't like Tabitha's fault. Use your muscles to intimidate her. I will not be doing that. Just ignore her, Tabitha. Ignore me? Your cousin ruined my life. When I get a lawyer, he's going to have a field day with you, Tabitha Scarlet. What legal grounds do you think you even have? There are signs. The place was boarded up. I did my legal duty, and you don't have a leg to stand on, so don't try to threaten me. Mom, can we just go, please? If I were you, I'd listen to your brat. You haven't heard the last from us. You'll see. The problem is that you can tell that she really feels bad about it, though. This sucks. The woman storms off as quickly as she stormed in, Becca following at a distance. God damn it, she's right. I can't just hang out around town the day after something like that. It doesn't look right. I should be up there, even if it's just to oversee what's going on. If I'm supposed to run this place, I've got to get my head in the game. I can't slip up like this again. Tabitha sighs, straightening up. Her scowl returns. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you after work tonight. No! She wanted to go see a dog. God dang it. Your cousin turns and heads back to her car, leaving you alone on Main Street. I guess I'll go to the library. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. You enter the library alone. It's busier than usual, and a small crowd has formed a corner of the main foyer. Yes, you're here! Thank God we have something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts. Yes, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Ultir to the mayor for, like, the entire time I've known them. I've never gotten to introduce someone to the mayor before. It'll be worth it. Trust us. Alright, shall we? It's a dog. This is awesome. Yep, he's a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. Wait, is the mayor the dog? The mayor is the dog! You haven't met the serious man by his side, but you have to assume that he's the mayor's handler. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. This is awesome. Hi, Grib. How you doing? Feel like you could cosplay Dr. Stein from Soul Eater. You know what? I haven't cosplayed Dr. Stein from Soul Eater, but I have cosplayed Krona from Soul Eater. And I did like a whole group cosplay about it too. Dr. Stein would be fun, though. Mr. Mayor, something terrible is going to happen in this town. We need your help. He's a dog. He's so cute. I was expecting something different. We're doomed. I knew he would be a dog. Here we met the mayor. Let's go. I'm going through the Tumblr, my dude. Oh, my Tumblr? Is my Corona cosplay even on Tumblr? I don't even think it is. Is the mayor a good boy? Pat, pat, yes. Okay, shake his paw. It's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. I mean, like, I might as well. You reach forward to take the mayor's little paw in your hand, but his burly security detail stops you. Really? No paw shaking. Only head pats and ear scratches allowed. Wait, for real? Why'd he bring up his paw then? Are we for real? Isn't he just the cutest? It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow, besides the nature. And all my friends and Weenie's biscuits, oh, and the close-knit small-town community, of course. But having a dog mayor is a close fifth, no contest. Gertrude squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at Mayor Jimmy. Oh my god. Hey, whoa, Gertrude, calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. Dude, look how many dog mayors there's been. That's awesome. But he wanted to shake hands. That's what I'm saying! I didn't even know you have Tumblr, you just expose yourself. It's literally the same username as here. Stella walks off, struggling to hold Gertrude back. Alright. Can you guys click the follow? Alright. I guess we follow. Alright! It looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Is this Janie's husband? Mystical. It's hard to put a finger on it, but something compels you to dislike him. Oh. Oh, is something happening in the church? Is it not the mine? Is it maybe the church? Ooh. Is that why Janie works at the estate, maybe? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Sounds like old Gertrude and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're old here? Everyone's been buzzing about you. And I'm glad people are getting into sci-fi because of Hail Mary, but I low-key want to gatekeep. Nah, dude. Let people, like, enjoy, and the people who really like it are gonna stay, and then the people who don't are just... It's fine. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. I doubt Perline's in a better place. It sounds like she was awful. Let's not kid ourselves. We both know Perline's in jail. Or in hell. I don't believe in an afterlife. Oh, thank God. I've been hoping to find a priest. Hey, do you know anything about ghosts? Janie mentioned you this morning. I'm gonna go Janie mentioned you this morning, because I feel like that might be the safest bet right now. She killed a mayor. She did it. Oh my god. Janie mentioned you this morning. Don't... Okay, I actually... Alright. That woman is the light of my life. I'm so glad she's there to help your cousin through this rough patch. Back off, preacher man. I am buying what you're selling. I should go. It was nice meeting you, though. I don't want to say any of these things. Dude, also, the music? They were just like, we want you to think this guy is a little bit creepy. He's a little bit off. He's a little bit A little bit. I should go is the best option. That's what I'm saying. I should go. It's nice meeting you, though. Don't look at me like that. Of course. And if you find yourself in need of counseling or spiritual guidance, you know where to find me. You know the thing I said earlier where I was just like, hey, like, even if you're not religious, like, talking to someone who's, like, willing to listen and is, like, used to giving advice, even if it's, like, sprinkled in with religion, it's, like, you know, like, probably, like, good. That doesn't work if the guy has malicious intent towards you. Which this guy seems like he might. I don't know, though. That sounds lovely, thank you. Thanks for the offer, but I'm fine. I'm not really religious. I'm just going to say, that sounds lovely, thank you. I don't want this guy to not like me. This guy is acting like I gave him a compliment. Really? Oh, that's great! Sorry, I just don't usually get positive responses when I ask folks if they want to come up to the church. And we never thought about that. We never, like, thought about that internally and was like, huh, I wonder why people don't want to come to the church. Bye, Jupiter. Anytime that works for you, just swing by. I'm sure he'll be around. It was lovely to meet you, and you have a blessed day, old here. Alright. The pastor leaves you and joins the line to see the mayor. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. Go after them. Living in a time of Holocaust? I might be so wrong. Right now, we're living in the modern era right now. If that's what you're talking about. Oh my god. Poor Rosalina. I can't even imagine how scary this must have been for her. She seems in high spirits right now, but they've got her on some pretty strong pain medication, so I'm not sure how she's going to feel when that wears off. And it was the whole foot? Yeah, it's bad, but she's alive. We'll both be able to move on from this. We just have to get through this part first. Tao told me what happened this morning, but I didn't realize it was so bad. We're here for you, man. I should have done more for her. Yeah, Tabitha told me what happened this morning, but I didn't realize it was so bad. Let's go with that. In the game. Yeah, modern era. Like, she's a YouTuber. Tabitha told me what happened this morning, but I didn't realize it was so bad. Yeah, there was nothing left to save, they said. Sorry, I can't think about it right now. Oscar. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I better get going. I was only supposed to come back to pick up a few things, but then the hospital called and said there'd be some big bus accident on the highway and they need the bed, so I have to come pick her up. Even though our house is still haunted and the only place she can lie down until then is the dirty back room that drove her away in the first place, and Mayor Jimmy Day is happening. Sorry. I'm just a little overwhelmed. It's okay, Oscar. We're here to help. Yeah, we're gonna get that ghost. We could always go ahead and do a ghost bust or whatever they're calling it while you're out, and she'd be able to go right back to her old room as soon as she got back. That's probably a good idea, right? If only, but it doesn't come out during the day. So any busting attempts are going to have to wait until nightfall. I'm still not even sure we can get rid of it at all. I think I'll have to see for myself that it was gone. It managed to trick me a couple times, and I can't handle any more surprises right now. I've got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. Don't worry, Oscar, we'll fix this. We have the power of friendship on our side. I still don't think ghosts are real. I'm starting to get cold feet about this ghost hunt. Yeah, we'll just say, don't worry, Oscar, we'll fix this. Like, even, like, if we find out that it's not a ghost, then, like, still the problem's solved, right? Heck yeah, we will. Yeah, whatever this is, we'll get to the bottom of it. Tonight. Thanks. Guys, I really appreciate it. I'm heading out. It should be dark by the time we get back, so I suppose I'll see y'all then. Alright. Oscar hurries off. Car keys jingling as he jogs out the door. Let's head up to Reese's. Maybe we can get him to come ghost hunting with us. There's no effing way. Oh no, you're not gonna try to get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out for even asking. I wonder if he even knows what happened last night. I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Jeez, should we tell him? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe we just play it by ear. Anyways, shall we? Time to go. So I finally met Pastor Daniel. Do you mind if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Invite Tabitha to go ghost hunting secretly. Should we invite Avery ghost hunting? Ew. I didn't ask if Tabitha wanted to go ghost hunting. However, I did tell her that she should hang out with Stella more. So what if I ask, and then I could be like, hey, you know how you didn't get to see Mayor Jimmy? Would you maybe want to go ghost hunting? I'm gonna become best friends with Tabitha. Do you mind if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Kanika did not like that. Stella, on the fence. Please don't. Oh my gosh, yes? Can you imagine how much fun that would be if she actually shows? Stella, come on. I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. You just haven't given her a chance. Maybe if she comes along tonight, the two of you will finally get along. No. So here's the thing. In real life, if one friend is like, hey, don't invite someone, but the other one is like, hey, that'd be really fun, I wouldn't invite the person, because the person that says, hey, that'd be really fun, is still gonna have fun if the person's not there. But if the person does show up, the person who was like, I don't want this person to be there, is no longer gonna have fun. However, I kind of want Tabitha to be there. However, I am here to be hanging out with Tabitha, my cousin who just lost her mom. And it's not like we're going to a movie. We are like ghost busting. Like we're doing like a job. In theory, we're doing a job. I'm gonna invite her. I'm inviting her. Maybe she won't even show up. Kanika sighs as you shoot your cousin a text and invite her to the evening's ghost hunt. Alright, I guess she's your family, and she'll probably be too busy at the mines to even show anyways. Aw, don't say that, Neeks. If we're lucky, we'll have a rare opportunity to forge a deep and lasting bond of friendship between the two of you. Bye, Boca Potato! Okay, what about inviting Avery? I don't want to invite Avery. I don't want that guy there. And Teresa's. Alright, shall we head out? The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later, the sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. It's just extra time to get to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at us? Holy moly. Someone give this guy some food, please. Holy moly. It's too late. The door swings open. Hey! Reese! Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. I got fish, I give him food. That's what I'm saying. You must be Otier, right? I heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Otier updates. That's awesome. Victor starts yapping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them. Are they here already? Oh no. I knew you would show up early, Stella, and you brought the dog. Great. And you brought the dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gone into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know, I always have some of those easy chew dog jerky stashed away. but we go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Oh, bad. Kanika nervously tugs Stella away towards her van. Well, what about you, Altair? Are you coming in? I trust dogs. Why doesn't Gurchin like you, Reese? I'll wait for Stella and Kanika. Silently wait for Stella and Kanika. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in. She's a little bit scary. Oh, sure. I don't know. Reese seems kind of cool. I like Reese. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. And then we're all gonna stand around the house like assholes. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. Oh right. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner, and you can leave my house and go on about your business. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right? You weren't seriously considered subjugating your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. Notification jump scare, I'll be back. Okay. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it can be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care where you get up to. Cool. We'll just be downstairs. You wouldn't even know we're here. Dr. Kelly's like, I doubt that. You make your way towards the basement stairs. Oh, so he's crazy. Oh, so he's insane. That's awesome. So he's insane. This is the best news I've ever heard in my entire life. Excellent. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyways, make yourself comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. Haven't been cleaning much. Do you need me to break you out of here? I don't think your mom could stop me. Your mom really looks out for you. Kinka's right, your mom is scary. So I still told you about everything that's happened the past couple days. Your whole situation's gotta be rough, sorry. What are you sick with? Your art. That's quite a movie collection you got there. Got any Rex? So you three go way back, huh? If you need someone to pose for your painting this week, want to come ghost hunting with us tonight. So Stella told you everything about what's happened in the past couple of days. Every detail. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know. He gestures in futility towards the walls of the basement. Oh, sorry. Are you sure you can't just sneak out of one of these nights? The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. There's nothing to apologize for. I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die's already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? You have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, because you have every detail. Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. That's awesome! You live in the basement. Wait, really? Is that why you've texted me that they look like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. That's awesome! I love that for you! He pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. So you're crazy. So you're crazy? You're crazy. That's awesome. Agree to disagree with you there. Those things are going to be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. What do you think of my cousin? She was always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone. Or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. You guys just never took the chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. I'll pass. Thanks. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who? You know, that guy's been following Ultira around, being all ominous. Oh yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibes he has going on. Don't say that, because he's chasing me right now. That's awesome for you! He's chasing me right now. I could die. You're just hoping he doesn't live up to the look, for all our sakes. Yeah, because you're first. You're gonna die first, because you're the movie guy. Do you think the town is doomed? I'm gonna just leave it at that, actually. You decided to leave it at that. Your whole situation's gotta be rough, sorry. Thanks, but I've been dealing with this thing for a while, so you don't have to feel sorry for me. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is gonna be. You're so macabre. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can really keep most food down. My skin always itches like there are worms crawling underneath it. I can live for a long time, or a short time. No one's sure. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. But one day I'll wind up in a pine box, just like everyone else. And I'm okay with that. Bird shows it, dude. Wow. Damn, Reese. I may be goth, but that's some real nihilistic. We'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys. But you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. Sure, there must be something the doctors can do for you. True, we'll all join the worms one day. You'll just get to make the best of what we got. What's your diagnosis, if you don't mind me asking? Did I miss anything? Grammar. What do you mean, grammar? What's your diagnosis, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind, but the answer isn't very illuminating. It's not one particular thing, but a whole mess of nasty little things that add up to one big diagnosis of bad genes. Guess I pulled a losing card in the DNA lottery. And hey, it isn't all bad. Some of it's just weird, like this. Are we like so okay? Are we like so okay? Reese pulls on the skin of his arm. It stretches unnaturally. Hyper-elasticity. Kinda cool, right? That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that for you. Are we okay? Whoa. Does that not hurt? Nope, it feels fine. Like I said, it gets itchy under the skin sometimes, but I don't know if that's the, like, electricity, the medicine, and or other part of my condition. Yeah. That's quite a movie collection you've got. Got any Rex? Let me think. Oh, have you heard of Shin no Chai Deathblood? I saw it the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put in on after dinner if you guys are interested. Damn, I would usually be down for that, but we've got to head over to Oscar's after this. We promised we'd do Ghostbusters' his place. He's apparently been dealing with a bad haunting. And I feel like we should really be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina both need our support right now. Take a rain check on the movie, though. We could always ditch. This movie sounds good. I like horror movies anyway. Always take a rain check on the movie, though. Yeah, we'll definitely come by for a movie night this week. I'm free tomorrow night. Same goes for Altier. I should really work tomorrow, but I can come up early. I can close up early. I want to say your art is really cool, but it's saying your art ... And I don't want her. I don't want the protagonist to say something mean about the art because the art is cool. But I also don't want to be like, you need someone to pose for your paintings this week because I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna rate your art, but we're gonna just hope that it gives me options and not like. It's like, wow, your art is like. Your art. Mythical. Each piece exudes a sickening miasma. That's awesome! Thank you, Mystical. It's like you can feel something squirming behind the paint. The brushstrokes acting as steel bars, trapping some anguish being within. Yeah, it's almost like he's painting his pain or something. That would be crazy. I feel the emotions you put into these. It's exquisite, it's grotesque, it's so emo. There's sure a lot of it. Never mind, remain silent. Okay, we're gonna do the mystical one. I feel the emotions you put into these. They're withering, just behind the paint, radiating pain and anguish. I know what you mean. I feel it too. I would hope so. You're the one who painted them. Animating time, I will only lurk. Okay, Zero, have fun. When I'm working on them, it's like I'm channeling whatever's plaguing me into the paint. And then we're done, I feel like I've been emptied out, and all the vile things inside of me have been sealed away in the canvas. That's awesome. That's why I make so many of them. Sometimes, when I return to a piece, it's almost like I'm offering an invitation for those feelings to slither back into under my skin. There are some pieces I won't even look at. I hide them until I forget they exist. I'd rather not let those particular feelings back in. Sounds kind of like therapy? That seems healthy, probably. Yeah, art therapy. Sounds like it does you good. Being empty must be better than being full of bad thoughts, right? I think so. It works for me, at least. Fish! So you, three go way back, huh? Almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K-12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it, behind it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids aren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happen to be born around the same time as some real jerks, and we're stuck with them through their whole school career. Poor kids. Now that we were free from dealing with jerks, like a certain Scarlet I could name. Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you. The way she used to look at me, you'd think I rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here. Though to be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it, though. Alright! Yeah, I don't know why it's giving double fish, but I guess people are getting double fish today. Oh well. I'm not gonna ask him if he wants to go ghost hunting. He can not go ghost hunting. I'm not gonna say anything about your mom. I don't know your mom. Ninja's gotta be ready by now, right? Almost on cue, Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table! Guess that's it for catching up. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing their germs. Sure thing, Doc. I'm allergic to soap and can't wash my hands. Holy moly. I'm just gonna go wash my hands. No use saying anything here. It's really best to just silently comply. You make your way towards a sink, but as you stop in your tracks by the pole of an odd door at the end of the hallway. Oh, here's some of the painting. That's so cool. Feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating from behind it, something dark and cold. This sounds like Slay the Princess music. We've heard this one before, actually. The one with the, like, the breathing. Mystical. You felt this before, in the dusty tunnels you so narrowly escaped last night. That's where I've heard it before. That's awesome. Thank you, music. An oppressive hum, like a muted scream heard through layers of rock, trying to draw you towards it. You feel lightheaded. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Something wants you to find it. Hey guys, I think it may want me to open the door. Hey y'all, I think it may want me to open the door. Mythical, snap yourself out of it. Ooh! Here's the thing, is that I've kind of always said that I would choose mythical. Me one. But I kind of want to open the door. That's the problem. I'm gonna snap myself out of it, I guess. You do your best to snap yourself out of it, turning into the bathroom and dutifully washing your hands before joining your companions at the table. I would save here and see what happens, but I know you're not changing your options, right? No, not right now. Hey. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously pecks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense, like his shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with sharp, fierce gaze. She sits opposite you at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. Spaghetti with bread. Powerful build. It's a position of authority, where her height gives her a vantage point over everyone else. No one at this table does anything without her noticing. It almost feels like, despite the presence of her friends, this is strictly a conversation between you and the doctor. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in brands, and if you ever want any tips on easy homemade cooked pasta sauces, you know No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom was poisoning her kid for 18 years. Well, we're not gonna say that about Reese. Small talk. The danger. How about we don't talk about Reese in front of Reese? We're just gonna do small talk. Yes, Alex. Lie, the food's really good. Is the food bad? Thanks for putting this together. What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? You're a doctor. Have you seen a dead body? My cousin says she admires you. How well do you know Tabitha? Call me when you're done. Alright, I will. Thanks for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. I don't usually have to cook for so many people. I'm just glad there's enough for everyone. It reminds me of what it used to be like when these two would come over. Hungry teenagers, eating me out of house and home. I should have charged your parents for all the food you kids went through, honestly. It was like I was running a restaurant, not a doctor's office. My cousin says she admires you. Really? I didn't think Tabitha could look up to anyone who was into Scarlet. You just didn't get to know her. She had tons of inspirations. Rockefeller, Craig, Ford. Ugh, that's even worse. If she admires me so much, she shouldn't be afraid to come in for her yearly physical. Especially since her aunt and her now mother both passed away at such relatively young ages. And I think the woman in the previous generations fared even worse than that. I can't remember the last time I saw her in my office. She should get her priorities straight. You can tell her I said that. Maybe she'll listen to family. Or we're selling Kanika like as kids. Oh, everyone looked up at that. Nosy and messy, like all kids. And they always had these little projects, videos or crafts or animal rescues, whatever it was that had captured their imagination that week. So like I said, nosy and messy. Didn't we bring a dead squirrel into your house once? Oh god, not the squirrel. I remember that squirrel. Didn't you think the doc could Frankenstein it back to life or something? I was like 12. I was very susceptible to what I saw in media, and very sad about that squirrel. It's one of those things that keeps me up at night. I feel really guilty about bringing that thing into your house, Dr. Kelly. I'm just glad you didn't make it a habit. Yeah, so we're not gonna ask about the dead body, actually. I actually, like, don't want to ask her about race. Like, that seems weird, right? And I don't know what they mean about the danger. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, we're done. Remain silent, quietly picking at store-bought spaghetti and dinner rolls. So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week, while Old Tyr is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like we're ever going to, that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life held up in the basement alone, just because seeing my friend has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask permission from my mom to have my friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Reese really pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew it. I knew would be too much. Is he gonna be okay? Is he gonna be okay? Are we okay? Everyone, get out of my house, please. Just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. We can't just leave him like this. That's what he needs his friends the most. No, now what he needs is me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that, and he knows it too, but all any of you would do is get in the way. So, just leave. Please. Well, that sucks. I think I don't know, something is up here. I don't think we don't... Wait. Don't think I don't know something is up here. Don't think we don't know something is up here. We have stuff to do anyway. He seemed fine before dinner. Sorry, we'll get out of your way. Quietly leave. I feel like the game is trying to make us, like, really suspicious of this mother and that she is doing something wrong. However, I think that genuinely there's just something, like, supernaturally wrong with this guy. But she has no idea what the F it is. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna say sorry. We'll get out of your way. Good. Alright. The three of you are rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese. Hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your face. The click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. We didn't even get to finish dinner. The door to the clinic felt like it had the same pull on me as the carvings in the mines. There's something seriously wrong with that dynamic. I didn't even get to finish my food. That's what I'm saying! Dr. Kelly is hiding something. What a lovely dinner. No, I'm gonna do the mystical one. Do you think something's back there? Another one of those cave paintings. Another one of those carvings is somewhere in there. I'm certain of it. It's probably nothing. Another one of those carvings is somewhere in there. I'm certain of it. Okay, that'd be really weird. If we find it, do you think you'd get another vision? I'm just spitballing here, but I wonder if that's what the carving showed you last night is related to the ditchlings. You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you? Of course I am! Maybe tomorrow. I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe Wiltier got. There's something seriously wrong with that dynamic. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm saying! Do you think Reese might have a supernatural affliction? That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! I think he does. Like, related to what you felt in there? If he did, why wouldn't Dr. Kelly have it? Who the F knows? It makes more sense if he just had a genetic condition, assuming there isn't any foul play. Okay, but okay. Hey guys. If he had a genetic condition, it would be way more likely for his mom to have it than a supernatural condition. Like Shirley, right? Like Shirley. Foul play? The whole thing is just fishy, and after tonight I feel like my fear of Dr. Kelly is a lot more justified than I thought. She's just overprotective. I'm sure that's all that's going on. And she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what it's like for both of them to get through. I'll be going, bye! Have a good night, Chew! Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to that dynamic than just him being sick. But it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gertrude and get going. The sun is setting and we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action. Scylla hurries off towards the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. Lit by the orange hue of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with malice. Maybe Kanika is right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. Wayne is staring at us through the window. Wayne is staring at us through the window. I don't think we're gonna be okay. Wayne is actually staring at us through the window. He's right there. And the changelings are right here. Like, we're so effed. There's also a changeling right here. And one up here. We're so effed, dude. Mystical. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful in there. And you can feel it stir as the sun sets and daylight fades away. Powerful build. If it gives you any trouble, you can just punch it. Mystical. No, you can't. Whatever's in there is beyond your ability to physically conquer. Ooh, wait, that's so interesting. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, so, like, obviously, when you choose these traits, you choose them separately, right? They don't come as a pack. So, like, you can choose any 2 traits together at any point. So it is extremely interesting to see them fighting each other, because that means that, oh my god, that means, like, you literally only get that if you have chosen these two traits together. Guys, I've just realized how much writing there's probably in this game. Like, that's too many lines. Holy moly. Enter the library. Just as its exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the thought of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Hey, Oscar! Are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in a library. It's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Hey, you're just in time. Rosalina's situated in the back room. Alexis is going to keep her company while we hopefully get this all sorted out. I'd love for her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight. How is she doing? She's not quite as chipper as she was when she was on stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Alexis has been by her side nonstop. She's been a really good friend. Rosalina and I are both lucky to have her right now. I'm glad she's back home at least, and we'll be able to get back into her real home in no time. I've come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video camera, salt, flashlights for everyone in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphone, Sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy. Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug-out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff wait, hold on. Whoa. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff once things started getting spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Holy moly. There's something back there, I can feel it. This whole town is one big supernatural death trap. Those mines are chock full of ghosts last night. Last night was weird, I don't know what we saw. There's something unexplainable about a mine collapse. Whatever stuff we saw last night was probably just gas leak. There could always be a rational and supernatural explanation to what I saw last night, like aliens. That's awesome. No, mystical option. There's something back there, I can feel it. Really? This is so exciting. I can't wait to finally see a ghost. Yeah, exciting's a word. We'll see how you two feel about that once we get started. Yo, it's Zane! Yo, don't rush up ghostbustering without Zane. No way I was gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you can make it. I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. Hope my house is big enough for 5 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... Is Tabitha gonna be here? Because if Tabitha's gonna be here right the F now, I'm gonna freak out. That's everyone. Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. I guess she can catch up to us when she gets here. Well, if y'all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. Okay, Tabitha better effing show up. I will cry and sob if she doesn't. Looks like the sun has almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey! You're not doing this without me. If there's a ghost I want to see with my own eyes. Girl, you lost a foot. Sorry, mister. I tried to stop her, but she was really convincing. Oh, hey, Zane. What's up? Yo. Rosalina, you're not supposed to be out of bed. Now, what the hell? You're seriously injured. Let her come with us. It's her house. Let Oscar handle this. How could I let Oscar handle this? Why the F would I get involved? We decided to spend to let Oscar handle this. You've done enough resting, and it's not like hobbling around in the library is any different than hobbling around our house. Just being there. I miss feeling home. You should be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed. You gotta learn to walk around eventually. Might as well start with while I'm still on pain meds. And our house is one story. It's not like I'm climbing Everest. Oscar sighs. The answer is no, Rosa. You need to rest. As if. I can't get any rest in that crummy little back room. I want our house back. I'm coming with you. Since when do you use language like that? And we have this taken care of. Nearly half the town is here to help. What are you gonna do, old man? You can't stop me. I'm injured, remember? I'm not that old. You better turn around or I'll ground you. Dad, I'm pretty sure I'm as grounded as I can get, and I'm fine. This isn't even hurt. I don't feel anything. That's because you're on painkillers, Rosa. It doesn't mean that... But Rosalina ignores him, grimacing. But confident, she hobbles forward on her crutches. Oscar says and does nothing to stop her. Okay. Girl, you lost a foot. Why? Okay. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photo lines the walls, and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Mystical. And there's that feeling again, like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzy feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you cannot know. There's little guys outside. Okay, looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your camera for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Holy moly. She's here! This is the best day ever! Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god. Tabitha, you could do no wrong. Seems like I made it just in time. Let's get the show on the road. I don't have all night. Tabby! Great. She's here. Wow, Ultir, you really brought the whole gang together today. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. Ultir, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? Because she wanted to come? Like, let's think about this. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. Kanika, I'm telling my cousin, who has never had fun in her entire life, we're going ghost hunting. And her response was, sure, I'll come. Not, you're stupid, come back home. You need to understand. She's my cousin. She just wants to make sure I don't get hurt. What? I like her. We're friends. I'm just placating her. It's between these two. She just wants to make sure I don't get hurt. What? I like her. We're friends. I actually don't care if I make enemies with Kanika. I actually don't care. I like her, we're friends. Tabitha smirked. Tabitha's like, yeah, we're friends. Hold on a second. See, she agrees! I'm winning. This is winning. Really? No, I'm just here chaperoning. No, but you smirk though. No, but you smiled at that. You like that. You liked being my friend. This is the best day ever. Wow, Tyr, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Wait, is it just me or does it suddenly feel colder? Cousin bonding time? That's what I'm saying! Hi Ace, how are you doing? Welcome in. It sure does. I definitely feel that. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder, but that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a pic for posterity. That's awesome. Is that it? This isn't even very scary. Hey, Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? The ghost is just scared because I'm here and knows it doesn't stand a chance. Come on, ghost, let's see some real action. I'm scared, let's just leave. Alright, gang, I think we cover most ground if we split up and search for clues. Let's not do that. Maybe it's just shy. We're wasting our time here. Oscar said the ghost is in Rosalina's room. Great, we found the ghost. Close enough. Good work, team. Yeah, let's do the... Wait, Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? I've only seen the stain. That made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up the shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost. I mean, we are wasting our time here. Oscar said the ghost is in Rosalina's room. Yeah, but we don't have to rush there. I'm sure we can deal with it from out here, right? What? Are you actually scared or something? You're an adult with a child. Grow up. Shut it, Tabitha. Nobody wants your opinion. Philip, I've been meaning to ask. Do you actually know how to get rid of a ghost? How exactly are we going to get rid of it if we find one? Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols from every major religion, assorted holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worse comes to worse, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something? Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse. Wow, you're really never this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Let's go. Oh, okay, when you said the stain, that's not what I really thought. Whoa. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. Yeesh, that's gonna be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the country own this building? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. So, okay, so here's the thing, right? If you're finding that there's a stain underneath your carpet, there's a dead body under there. Have you tried ripping out the carpet? Thoughts? Anyway. Is this a stain, Dad? Can we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Let's get scientific about this. If you scrub the stain out a bunch, maybe that's part of a summoning ritual. That's not scientific at all. Never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever. How was I supposed to know? Not everyone gets to learn how to clean things. Tabitha, do you know how to do laundry? I'm being super serious right now. Y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. Mystical. The stain is an attempt at expression. There are no words, no decipherable patterns, but you can still feel it. A cry for help from something that has lost its voice. There's a dead body under the floor. Something is crying out for help. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? Probably just a rusty pipe leaking through the floor. Are you sure you scrubbed it out? Ghost blood. Yeah, well, we're gonna do the mystical one. Something is crying out for help. Nobody liked that. Huh. You might be onto something, Ultier. I wonder if the blood spells something out on the floor underneath. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? In a house owned by the government? No. I'm not messing with their carpet. I'd rather scrub ghost blood out of it every day than have the government take me to court for destroying their property. Don't worry. I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there could be a leaky pipe under the floor? I hate to agree with Tabitha on anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like such a bad idea. I just fear the government more than the supernatural. Dude, that's so real. Especially when the government is, like, in your house currently. Tabitha. Only one maid to be sure. Oh, holy moly. She's like, yeah, let's do this right now. Sally excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Oh, dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. Yo! Iggy, I saw you and recommended, so I had to pop in and say, you're so beautiful. Thank you. I remember this game. Yo, you played this game before? Don't give me any spoilers. This is my first playthrough, but I'm very, very excited. I really liked Slay the Princess, and so I was like, I have to play this game now. Like, I have to play their other game now, obviously. I have. My lips are sealed. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, welcome in. I hope you enjoy. Zilla pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch, the floor around it stained in reddish-brown. What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Well, you guys just pulled up the carpet, so, like, surely they... Okay. Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. Yeah, that's fair. Now you... No, you found Let Me Give You a Follow. Oh, thanks! Like Typing Games is amazing and always have great taste. Dude, for real. For real. Like, Slay the Princess was, like... I 100%ed that game. See, I haven't 100%ed it since the update came out, but I 100%ed it when it first came out. And it's, like, amazing. I love it a lot. A hatch. Nope, nope, nope. We're going down there, right? We're not going down there, right? I'm just gonna say a hatch, because that's probably what I would say. Not a game they have developed, but the other game under their publishing company, 1000 X Resist, is also crazy good. Is that the one that they've just been, like, advertising recently? I was thinking of playing it after this game. Well, actually, after this game, I was going to play Jackpot Crash Course, but I don't think that's going to be a very long game, and then I was going to play that. Yeah, Jackpot Crash Course is by the same people who made Elevator Hitch and Dead Plate. Either that or the new game from the developer to help promote them. Yeah. Yeah. I will definitely check it out because, I mean, if they like the game, then it's probably good, you know? A hatch. This is even better than finding a message. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. Maybe it goes to the mines. It's, okay, realistically, if I found this in a house, I would assume it's like a moonshine run place, you know? But they don't live near a port. Where I live near the ocean, right? And so, like, a lot of houses and a lot of places have, like, a way to get to, like, tunnels that are, like, in the ground where people would sell moonshine. So, like... However... And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted. Alright, you've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Don't sound too excited. You'll know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever it is under the hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the chalk around the edge and leaked through to the carpet, and it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that. It's not mud. It's blood. Human blood. I tested it. You tested it? Biatch, where? Then Giddy go. Well, you tested it wrong. It can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. You got a muddy floor. And that's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. No way. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room, and I need to know what's down there. Have you considered that they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. Oh, no one liked that. I'm going for it. Alright! We're dead. You come to in Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. And suddenly I'm back in Slay the Princess. That picture's not on the wall. At least physically, this is Oscar's living room. Spiritually and mentally, you've been ripped away to some other place. Okay, the T's still on there. These pictures are different, I think. The picture that was right here is gone. Huh. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale, like an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as if you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. Holy moly, you're here. Hi! How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Some friend Stella turned out to be. She keeps ditching me. It's maybe some kind of weird family thing. It was the ghost. Okay, what the hell is going on? Must be a gas leak. It's maybe some kind of weird family thing. Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this has happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in the basement. Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? Holy moly, we're back in Slay the Princess. I'm back in the effing building again. I must be just misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Wait, we're not done ghost hunting. What if the others are passed out in Oscar's house or somewhere deeper into the library? Leave with Tabitha. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in that basement is with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. Oh, holy moly, Tabitha, we should leave. We should go back in the house, maybe. Holy moly, Tabitha. Tabitha, I'm so glad that you're here with me. We need to go. We need to go back. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. And there's like a really creepy skull thing and a moving object, and I don't want to be there. This... Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that sketchy shadow in the distance. Do you think that creature... Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found out in the woods. Little guy. This is so cool. Pinch Tabitha to see if you're dreaming. Let's call the cops. Did we die? Damn, Tabitha, what was in that cream soda? That's so real! Tabitha, we trippin'! Yeah, let's do this one. Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that sketchy shadow in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Damn, Tabitha, what was in that cream soda? I'm making a joke. Laugh, please. Excuse me? It was just normal cream soda, and you had it hours ago. This has nothing to do with me. I'm not blaming you. I'm making a joke. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait. Do you hear music? Holy moly. I did not like that. Movement stirs as a figure is cloaked in shadows raises to attention. Stella? So I was right. The lover? Tabitha, I think we might be in your dream right now because we're definitely not in mine. Holy moly. Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Huh? So you scared us, huh? I thought Oscar was said the country owned this place. Is this what ghost hunts are usually like? Remain silent, mystical. Eddie, it's Charlie. Holy moly. Me when I just like, I'm mystical so I can just clock the mystery right away. That's awesome for me. That's awesome. That's awesome. F it, I said I was always gonna do mystical, so here we go. Eddie, it's Charlie. The presence. Ooh, I'm the presence? That's so fun. I love being the presence. What? Did you say Eddie? No one calls me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Edwardine? Eddie? You gotta be kidding me. This isn't Stella, this is the lover. Snap her out of it. Wasn't that our great-grandmother's name? Stella, are you okay? You don't look so good right now. No, you're Stella. Ha, quit messing around. Okay, so this is definitely a dream. Remain silent. Mystical. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I wasn't sure I was ever going to come back, but I'm glad I did. It's good to see you. Ooh, there's 2 mystical options. Oh, shit. Doesn't matter that she's a lover. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I'm sure, I wasn't sure I was ever going to come back, but I'm glad I did. It's good to see you. Tabitha's like, what the F is going on right now? What are you... I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone. And you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here, of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do. Snap her out of it, so I'm really scared right now. Does it even matter what I say? Am I supposed to have memorized lines or something? Play along. I'm not scared of Father. Just listen. Come with me, Eddie. Haven't you always wanted to see the coast? Now's your chance. We can just leave. This is so fun. I love being mystical. Come with me, Eddie. Haven't you always wanted to see the coast? Now's your chance. We can just leave. Yeah, you two rehearse this. I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up! Shut up! She can't. She's clearly possessed. How do we snap her out of this? Is Stella the ghost? Have I been talking to a ghost this whole time? Is there an Enradine Scarlet's grandmother, Grandma Eddie? Play along. I'm more important than your responsibilities. Remain silent. Screw your family, screw my family. Why are we letting the choices made by our fathers destroy our lives too? This is fun. I like being mystical. I feel like it's cheating though, but that's okay. I don't care. Screw your family, screw my family. Why are we letting the choices made by our fathers destroy our lives too? Tabitha's like, is this play about me? Is this play about me? What's happening? Tabitha stares at you speechless. That's what I'm saying! Is this effing play about us? You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. Let her go, Spirit. I'll get you out of here, Stella, I promise. Let her go, please. You're right, what I came for isn't worth it, but you are. I won't leave the holler without you. If you change your mind, I'll be around. I'm gonna become best friends with Tabitha after this, actually. Holy moly, goodbye. She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room. Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. I'm going after Stella. We have to go after Stella. I don't think we're in the woods. Hell no, I'm not going back into that house. Do you need to hold my hand? Are you scared? Hold my hand, Tabby. I'm scared. We should hold hands for safety, not because either of us is scared. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. So, mystical option. We have to go after Stella, actually. Absolutely not. We're not being drawn deeper into the weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Powerful, I'm going after Stella. You don't have to come with me. Let Tabitha drag you back to the house. No, we're now... One time we're using powerful build. We're getting out of here. I'm going after Stella. You don't have to come with me. Bye, Tabby. You push forward, ignoring Tabitha's grip on your arm as you follow the path through the thick foliage. Are you murdering princesses again? No. I'm not psychic. It's by the same people, though. The two of you are met by a closed door standing in the middle of the garden greenery. That's ominous. Let's try it. Let's turn back, open the door. Let's try it. But there can't be anything behind it. It's just standing there. Oh, I mean... You ignore her, walking forward, and reach for the doorknob. Oh, this is fun. The face is still there. Ooh. So this is all, like, screaming people. Ooh. Puppeteering, religion. That's cool. Symbolism. Ooh. Bell ring as a catastrophe rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. That's so fun! I love this. Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. Girl, are you trying to call someone right now? Do you see what's happening? God, please let this call go through. Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. Hey, it's... What? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Great. She can hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. The mother. I don't know who the F this is. Oh, this is Rosalina. Junior! Junior, pack your things. Quickly, hurry. Jesus, Rosalina, you scared that out of me. Holy moly. The mob. Maybe we should run him out on a rail, too. Make an example of the whole family. Holy moly. Rush the shade in the corner. You kids should have just stayed in the library. I can't believe I'm gonna have to rescue you again. Wait, are there multiple ghosts? Charlie, and now Junior. Do you think it hurts them? Here we go again. Grab Tabitha, turn around, and just leave. Play along. Okay, I'll pack real good. Keep listening. Mystical, mama, what's going on? Dude, Mystical is like... might be a cheat code to this part of the game, honestly. But maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? Mama, what's going on? Am I gonna have to deal with you doing this all night? I don't know, Tabitha. We're about to find out. Shh, I'm Tabby role-playing with the ghost right now. That's what I'm saying. Please, he's an only child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. There were only children, too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. Why aren't we possessed? This is horrible. This whole thing is horrible. I hate it here. Why are they talking about? The mob is talking about the collapse, right? Lexus is talking about the collapse, right? Keep listening. Mystical. Mama, what's the man talking about? Why hasn't Daddy come home yet? Where are you supposed to be this time? Junior. Don't listen to him. Charlie, just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might be burnt up. And as for you, lady, that makes you think you're going to be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours. This is despicable. Charles Shaw wasn't even responsible for the collapse in the first place. You think Rosalina's okay standing like that? God, this sucks. I can't imagine what it must be like to be driven out of your home like this. I wonder how many of these rooms there are. Mommy, I'm scared. Make the bad man go away. Keep listening. Daddy said that when he's not here, I'm the man of the house, so you don't get to push me around, mister. I'll call the police.
That doesn't seem like a great thing to say, but I feel like it is what was said. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Oh, so you're like some kind of toddler now, aren't you? Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe you should have had you working in the mines too, instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out, unless you want to go up in the flames of all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. He wants revenge on our family, that's why we aren't possessed. Have you figured out what's going on yet? I'm a bit of a loss. I wonder where we're going next. People keep talking to us. Who are we supposed to be? Continue listening. But I don't want to go. I haven't packed all my puppets. I haven't said goodbye to Eddie. I don't want to leave. Holy moly. Can you clue me in at all? Please just break character for a second and tell me what the hell all this is. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones. Even better than these. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now we're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. The mother and the mob are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door opens, pounding, and the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died, and we're in hell. Are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? Who did they call on the phone earlier? Who did you call on the phone earlier? Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? There's so many ditchlings there. Pull yourself together, Tabitha. We're not dead. Well, I guess there's only one way to end all this, shall we? Are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? Who did you call on the phone earlier, actually? Friend of the family. Not that it matters, though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. Okay, let's put our, are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? I'm gonna say, like, okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell. Whatever we saw in this room, at least, happened right after the Shaw mine collapse in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it will stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There's so many ditchlings there. Here. Ditchlings? You mean those gross little creatures orkling around? Yeah. There really are a lot of them. Oh, look at that. They're bringing that guy out on the rail. That's crazy. You're right. There's only one way to get to the end of this, shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. Alright. Shadow creature? Check. Ditchling? Check. You're outside, and it's night. A false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm, the insects lively. Their calls unnaturally teeny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record finish from the bottom of a pond. Ugh. What magic words do I have to say to get you to let us go? I'm sorry, okay? Whatever my family did to piss you off so much, I'm sorry. Holy moly. Oh, we're effed. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Everdeen, haven't you? Oh, this one's the witch. Spooky. Is it just me, or does the shadow keep getting closer? Oh god. Kanika, let's get you out of here, I promise. I want to get off the ride now. Okay, fine, let's watch another little play. Who's this supposed to be? These scenes are all scattered. If you're trying to scare me, it's not working. Listen to the figure. Play along. Dang, how'd you know I had the hots for Everdeen? Back off, lady, I don't know you, and if you know what's good for you, you don't know me either. Ooh. Ooh, so you were mean to a witch? And, ooh, that wasn't a good choice. Ooh. Goodbye, Charlie. I don't suppose you actually know what you're supposed to be talking to here, do you? Because I'm at a loss. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family, and what it did to the two of you youngins. Childhood sweethearts. You think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh. And Tabitha's thinking, wouldn't it be nice to be with Stella? Haha. I fully returned. Hello, witch! Yup, it do be like that. Welcome, we're in the ghost realm. Severdeen and Charlie, the plot thickens. Who is this supposed to be? That's all I want. What should I do? Actually, all I want is out of this place so you have any ideas. Listen to the figure. Don't talk about my family, and I don't need life advice from some old broad. Old broad, youngin'. Who are we talking to has been dead for a really, really long time? I'm sure by now you realize the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not for lack of desire, so well you know. It's Enoch. Enoch? I don't know how to pronounce this. And if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think about what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? So good news, chat. My job, whips and nays, hired too many people, so dabs, guess who got let go? I'm doing so great. Nim, I hate that for you, actually. You have the worst luck with getting a job. I'm so sorry. Who do you think, do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? What happened to our parents? Aw, cute, a secret romance. Why wouldn't I want to be like my parents? What do you know about my parents? Listen to the figure. We would never be like them. We love each other. My mother just loved his money as soon as it was gone, so was she. And then all he loved was booze. Me and Eddie aren't like that. Tabitha stares ahead in riveted silence. The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then, you can both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. The witch mime's handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. Thoughts? What's that about misfortune and stepping foot outside the holler? Is the town cursed? Oh, an item to quest for when we get out of here. Breaking of bonds requiring a map sounds like a quest. Thank you, I shall do as you say. Listen to the figure. I don't understand. Is this a map? In some kind of poem? Be so great. It's the universe way of saying, be a Twitch streamer, I just can't prove it. Damn! Become a Twitch streamer! Become famous! Don't forget about me! I don't understand. Is this a map? In some kind of poem? That's where you'll find them. You need her there. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. Alright. And then she's gone. Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find the way out. Unless you have any idea, I don't think there's anything we can do until we get to the end. Or until we die. Whichever. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocating flesh with a tinge of the scarchine and stomach-curling scent of decay. It's Wayne! I love that guy! Let's effing go! Unfortunately, I'm not white or cis, so I don't know if I'll become famous that quickly. I'll consider it, though. Okay, but consider this. You might become famous despite those things. There you are. He's here! I love this guy. I would have found you sooner, but the residence clearly doesn't want me here. Oh. It is so unfortunate this guy has the same name as one of my friends, actually. Oh my god. He doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. Guys, I actually have a great TikTok to show you guys after this, actually. Actually, I'll show you guys right now before I forget.
Now.
You guys ready?
You can't just magically make me feel better!
Oh, yes, I can, mamacita. Come here, I give you hamon kiss.
Hamon kiss! You can't just magically make me feel better!
Oh, yes, I can, mamacita. Come here, I give you hamon kiss.
Hamon kiss!
I love this guy! Anyway. You don't know, surely we collab when I'm so cool and famous on Twitch famous QSMP. And then we could collab before that. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? So we're talking. Oh my god, I'm not running away from this guy. Hey, Wayne. Nim, no! Hey! I could switch additionally too if I wanted to. Nope! How did you get in here? Oh hey, it's Tabitha's ex. Don't say that, because that's not true. Quick, Tabitha, let's team up against him. Hey Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? Are you Sam Wayne or are you something else? I kind of want to say, because, like, okay, so I know that he has been referred to Wayne. It doesn't matter if he is Sam Wayne or not. He has already been referred to Wayne. Like, Sybil literally said, hey, Wayne, get out of here. I can't help you tonight. So, like, I know his name is Wayne. So, hey, Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? Don't talk to it. Little Tear speak. I'm no enemy. Don't listen to it either. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Altair. I don't think that girl is any good for you. Stella? Was that her name? It seems she's skilled at finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon. If she makes it out of here alive. Well, don't go kill Stella now. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Tabitha bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Stella. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Hey, are you okay? That couldn't have been easy for you to see. Tabitha, who the hell is he? Or are you having a lover spat? Tell me now, did you kill Sam Wayne? Tabitha, who the hell is he? If you see it again, ignore it. Or better yet, run away. Come on, we need to keep moving. If that thing got in here, there must be a way out. Oh, so you've seen it before. Oh, holy moly. Oh, the shadow's here. That's awesome. The two of you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. Oh, holy moly. Hi, Zane. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. The caretaker. Ooh. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. Oh, goodbye, Wayne. Or Zane, sorry. Goodbye. There's a hand here. Ooh. Ooh, are we okay? As the caretaker is swept away, the room pulls itself to you and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. The father lies in its center, looking pitifully small. I've re-arrived. Welcome back, Zero. Ooh. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. And sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. This is the dad, played by a dad. Oscar, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I forgive you. It'll all be over soon. Let the spirit talk. You're getting what you deserve. Alright, you're definitely channeling Charles Shaw Jr., which must be who the ghost is. It's the only thing that makes sense. Damn it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening. But that damn snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bolt? Strike a nerve? Is something on your mind? What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? People really need to learn how to let things go. Dad, it's okay. Here we go with the whole Enoch thing again. Let the spirit talk. Not for that. For what you did to our family. We could have just started over someplace new, but instead you became the son of the Scarlets made you out to be. This Charles Jr. makes a good point. You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept what he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Doing good on the animation. I had to draw me dropping a skateboard. Oh, cool. Thank you. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't being the best father, but I'm no murderer. I'm so confused. I'm guessing this request didn't really pan out. Do you think that's why he was getting close with Edwardine? So wait, this is after the scene with Rosalina, but before the scene with Stella? Play along, I don't know. Maybe you are a murderer. It seems to me like you killed yourself. Play along. Alright, Dad, I won't let you down. Stand in silence. I'll see what I can do. Go get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. And then he died, for sure. Damn it, boy. I may not have till the morning. Promise me. Promise you'll go back. And at the very least, show that Enoch bastard what for. I promise. No, stand silent. I promise. I'll go back. Oh, goodbye. You watch as the father. Body seizes and falls through the sheet, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. This ghost is so full of it. Girl, why we go? Okay. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Yeah, I guess I'll follow her. Oh my god. Holy moly, hi Stella. You and your cousin find yourself crouched under a large table. The lover stares through you as an indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table. I think I'm going to be sick. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. I guess you're supposed to be kids now. Ugh, not more puppets. This one is extra creepy. She's doing a baby voice. It's a gift. Take it. Okay, we've got a good point. No puppets for you then. Remain silent. Of course, it's a present. When you look at it, you can remember all the fun we've had. There's just side-eyeing something like, while a demon stares at her. No, real! So now you and Scylla are both doing baby voices. Don't expect me to let you live this down if we get out of here. I'll try to keep it away from my brother so he doesn't smash it, though I wish I could make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices. You know, you can probably make real money if you put on a show for people. Dang it, even Possessed Stella is out here trying to monetize hobbies. If we're nearing the end of things, do we have a plan yet? I'm not in for the money. These wooden dolls are a mere stepping stone for real deal people. That's a plan, and maybe you can come with me and we can both avoid the horrible things that are going to happen in this town. Remain silent. That's a plan. I want to be a traveling performer. Why don't you come with me? We can go from town to town putting on shows for other kids. Guess it didn't work out for him. A traveling show. And you'd want me there too? Oh, could we go to town along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world. Here to pet sit with you Sunday? Sunday. Okay. Well, I should be streaming tomorrow. Nim, you can't miss tomorrow. Nim, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow early in the morning. Nim, you got this. Thank you for the lurk. The Outer Banks is where Tabitha wants to go. I wish we could go back in time to all those years ago to tell them what we know. Remain silent. Of course, we can go anywhere you want. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you or Tabitha can get in another word. Oh, hey! That's awesome. Oh, and they're bowing? Yippee. That's awesome. Oh. Thanks, Charlie. I love the puppet show. That's awesome. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. The trapdoor, are we back in Rosalinda's room? Do you think it's over? You should open it. I'm opening it. Open the trapdoor, remain silent. Are we back in Rosalinda's room? We must be. Which one of us is going to open it? Why are you asking that? Are you scared? I'm scared. You should open it. I'm opening it. Open the trapdoor. Ooh. I'll open it. Why not? You carefully step towards the trapdoor. It creeps open all on its own. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. Oh. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. Oh. Yeah, Eddie is going to kill you, my guy. We could be happy to get... Ah. The housewife special. Eddie? Ooh. So poison was not an option. Ooh. Oh god, I'm actually gonna be sick this time. Your cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? So Grandma Eddie was a murderer. Are we in hell? Maybe we're in purgatory. Okay, everyone is missing. We're suspended in an infinite void. Do we start walking or what? If Edwardine was our great-grandmother, how do you know? Huh. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Enoch died nearly 80 years ago. Does it matter what he did? Does it even matter if he framed Charles Shaw at this point? Who left to be hurt by any of this? Oh. Ugh, what now? Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? Their names are back to normal. They must not be in character anymore. Are you talking to us? Tabitha's the one you want. I haven't stepped foot in this town before a couple days ago. Why should I? I'm not responsible for any of this. Yes, no. I'm sorry you died. You gotta let this go, man. Get over it. Let it continue. Ooh. We are taken to court? Yeah. Their names are back to normal. They must not be in character anymore. Tabitha was like, what the F does that mean? Maybe it's getting weaker. I don't know about that. You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Or maybe it's getting stronger. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die. Please, I have been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years. To pay for the years that were taken from me. What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No. It's absolutely not fair. You gotta be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bull. You can't actually make either of us do anything, can you? I don't understand what had happened if we refused. Tabitha's right, this is bull, let it continue. Ew, mystical, you can't actually make either of us do anything, can you? Ooh. Me when I have insight? I can keep you here. And I can do whatever I want with them. You can refuse. But if you do, then I will stay. I will stay until I get what I'm owned. I don't understand. You will live a shorter life. And I will finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. How much shorter would my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you? That isn't for you to know. Just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you would like, you will die. I hope I didn't come too late. Sybil! Yippee! Save us! But, Mom? All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. Oh, holy moly. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others. They're safe. I got your call, Tabitha, but it was definitely not easy getting down here. Get us out of this pit, Sybil. Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that my problem? It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. Is more baller the first in bits badge or the 100k bitch badge? I think the 100k one, surely, right? You're Sybil, Tabitha. You should be the one to handle this. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. I'm with Tabitha. Neither of us owe this ghost a damn thing. We're leaving. Let's just leave. See, this is like... I agree with Tabitha. I don't think it's her responsibility to, like... You know... give up however many years of her life for some dead guy, just because this dead guy said she should. Yeah. I'm with Tabitha. Neither of us own this ghost a damn thing. We're leaving. Like, and not because, like, I or Tabitha should be scared of living a shorter life, but because it's like, it's not gonna make him live longer. It does nothing. Yeah, you roll it too, Sybil. Neither of us are compromising with this thing. Now, can you get us out of here? Sybil sighs. Tabitha, are you sure you want to leave this business unfinished? Absolutely. This is not our problem. If you think it's the best course of action, yes, I can get you out of here. It's only a question of seeing through the illusion. You're in a basement, even if all your senses are telling you otherwise. Try closing your eyes and remembering where you are. You do as she says, closing your eyes. Suddenly the sound and tactile sensations of the spirit realm feel much more distant, as though you're partially awoken from a terrible dream. Onto the library, neat, exactly. Good, now feel for the stairs. You fumble in the darkness, grasping the air in front of you. Your palm meets wood with a solid thunk. It's a staircase. You can feel it under your hands. I found it. You begin your ascent. Good work, you two. You're doing great. You place a confident foot on the wooden floor of what you assume must be Rosalina's room. You open your eyes, seeing what feels like a superposition of the real and the fake. Don't let it trick you again. Its powers are already struggling to maintain their grip on you. You continue. You feel the door frame under your palm, and then the sturdy walls of the hallway beyond. We're almost out. I knew it. I knew this ghost wasn't a big deal. Girl! Imagine she just changed the room and that's it. No, real. It's only faltering now because it's exhausted. Don't underestimate the spirit, Tabitha. You stumble into the corridor between the annex and the library. The real world swims closer and closer to being back in focus. The doors! Come on, Ultia, we're almost there. You and Tabitha fall towards the entrance, your legs still unsure of the ground beneath you, and the door flies open. Ooh. Gaze upon the star, the sin of the Father, sacred. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What were those? Hold on. Guys, I want to see what achievements I just got. Hold on. With the mystical trait, take every channeled dialogue option in the haunted house. That's kind of awesome. The sins of the Father, resolve the haunting without using a special trait. That's kind of cool. Thou shall not be visited upon the Son. Reject the burden of your family's sin. Ooh. That's kind of awesome. Either way, we're free. I need to work on the new stream scheduler. Yay! You're outside. Wayne is no longer in the window. It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dried leaves across the steps and the library. I'm gonna peace out. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See you, Rosalina. See you, Alexis. Zane, you're so cool. Zane walks off down the road. Finally, we're out of the funhouse. But the spirit remains. It would have been much better to banish the thing. It's spread from the annex to the entire building. Anyone who steps foot in there might be subject to its torment. Not my problem. Not Ultir's problem. I don't want anyone else in town to have experienced that. That was awful. We'll board the place up and say there was a gas leak. There, fixed it. Rosalina's pain meds are in there. I hope Dr. Kelly is still awake. We'll need replacements right away, especially everything that happened. And we'll have to figure out where we're going to stay. Oh god, this is such a disaster. You and Rosalina can always stay with us, mister. It's a very kind offer, Alexis, but I'm afraid the stairs would be too much for Rosalina. And I wouldn't want to impose on your parents like that. It's a lot to ask. I can figure this out. Made a huge mistake. Do you think the ghost would let me back in and do a do-over? I hope you're not mad at me for getting out of there. The impending doom coming for the town is more important than a single ghost. I have to be at my best if we're going to get to the bottom of this. We need to regroup and think about our options. I wasn't about to make a deal like that in the heat of the moment. I'm sorry, I don't think I could have handled the uncertainty of an early death hanging over me for the rest of my life. I couldn't trust that ghost to uphold its end of the deal. I wasn't about to give up part of my life for a house. I wasn't about to give up part of my life to make amends for something I didn't do. I wasn't about to give up part of my life when Tabitha was right there. If anyone has benefit from what our family has done, it's her. What about the place we hung out in this morning? No one's living there. Maybe the government can rent you another house. Don't let your pride get in the way of a roof, Oscar. I'm really sorry we couldn't get rid of your ghost. Is there a room at the estate? Any ideas, Tabitha? I mean... I wasn't about to make a deal like that in the heat of the moment. I get that, but until we figure something out, the library is now a dangerous space that we're just leaving there. Still, who knows what giving up years of your life to a ghost would have done to you. I think you made the right call, and I'm happy you're okay. Unfortunately, it would seem that the spirit home has only grown stronger since you made your choice. If you went back in there, I can only imagine its demands of you would be that much steeper. There's nothing to be done, at least for the time being. Great, then we all, in principle, agree. It's done. Let's move on. I'm really sorry we couldn't get rid of your ghost, Oscar. Don't apologize. I wouldn't want you to lose something that important for a rental unit owned by the state. Honestly, if it makes you feel better, I don't think I could have lived with the guilt if you'd made that choice. Your cousin grumbles. We don't usually do this kind of thing. The property we own are for the minors, but there is a house that's vacant right now that might be suitable. You know, the old Maxwell place? What? You can't be serious. That place is falling apart. Can you let them stay in the house you showed me this morning? Tabitha has a model home that nobody's living in that she uses to play house. What's wrong with the place we hung out this morning? Don't bring it up. I'm not gonna bring it up, and that's gonna be like her problem if they find out. You know what I mean? You just like to keep Tabitha's getaway a secret. Look, I'll tell you what. I won't even make you pay rent for the first month. Consider repayment for not literally giving up my soul to get rid of a ghost that wasn't causing any problems until the two of you live there. That's funny. I thought it was your family to piss off the ghost. Cousin furiously pulls out a keyring before picking one off and handing it to Oscar. Thank you. This really means a lot to me and Rosalina. Now, if all of you don't mind, I'm gonna go home. I think I've had enough social interaction for a lifetime tonight. Finish up whatever you have to do here. I'll wait by the car. Tabitha doesn't wait for you to respond, pushing past you and heading towards the car. To think that ghosts are actually real. I mean, I know we don't have any hard evidence on us, but all vividly experienced the same thing. Still, it's got to be over the moon right now. She doesn't look it. Where is Stella? I kind of thought she'd be excitingly rattling off theories by now. Well, she's right there. And she doesn't look too happy. I'm gonna be real. Oh, she's standing there by herself. That isn't like her. She okay? Hey, Stella, are you okay? Stella wanted to hang out with the rest of the class. Go talk to Stella, remain silent. Is she okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost, and she's just standing off by herself. Which, like, fair. That'd be a normal reaction for anyone else who has seen a ghost, but this is Stella we're talking about. Go talk to Stella. Yeah. I'm gonna go check in on her. You walk over to Stella. Oh, hey, Ultir. You okay? I'm here if you need me. There's another one of those carvings in there, so I guess ghosts are actually real, huh? It's gonna do a while for that stuff. I'm so sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner. You seem shell-shocked. You okay? I'm so sorry, Ultir. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay? Alright! She hurries off down the road. What does she still possess? I think she took the blunt of the things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay. I'm starting to think Stella might be a bit of a flake. I guess she hit her limit. She'll be fine. I guess she hit her limit. Should we go after her? I think she'll need some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens, and I doubt that will change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'll just make her clamp up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. I'm honestly surprised she and Zane are the only ones heading out right now. You've all been through something awful, and each and every one of you needs rest. Especially you, Kanika. You don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. God, what a disaster this whole thing has been. No idea it would turn out like this. I'm so sorry, everyone. Stop apologizing, Dad. We're the ones who don't have a house anymore. We don't even have the library now. There's another carving in there. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. I'm really sorry, Rosalina. What do we do about the library? Were you all conscious the whole time? What was it like being puppeted? Do any of you know who you're supposed to be? I guess I should probably head back with Tabitha. There's another carving in there. Pretty weird coincidence, right? I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them back-to-back nights? And if you're right and there's another one in the clinic... I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. Have you been finding carvings around town? I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. I'm really sorry, Oscar. I'm really sorry, Rosalina. It's okay. Worst things have happened to people, and the price was just too high. We'll find a way to pick things up. You know you did everything you could for us, Voltaire. It probably was smart not to trust that ghost anyways. You won't have to do it alone, Oscar. You can help yourself to whatever you need from the store. This is a good town full of good people, Voltaire. We won't let this ruin Oscar. Were you all conscious that whole time? Everyone glances at each other. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we remember everything, at least up until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. What was it like being puppeted? They all glance away. It hurt. Why didn't I make the kids stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to them. Dad, this might be the overwhelming pain and exhaustion talking, but shut up. I love you. None of this is your fault, okay? I had no idea what I was going to say until the words were already spilling out. But I remember each and every one of them. It's like they were burned into my memory. You poor souls. I can't begin to imagine what they've all been through. What do we do about the library? You can always board it up until the ghost goes away, right? The mines were boarded up, and that's just made us want to go there even more. We can't just tell them it's mega haunted. Even if folks believe us, they'll just make them want to investigate for themselves. Let's take a page out of Tabitha's book. We'll say there's a gas leak. That should do the trick, at least for a while. Sybil, if there a chance this goes away on its own? I'm not really an authority on these things, but it doesn't seem interested in fading away. Okay, that's settled then. We board it up. We say there's a gas leak. And just hope no one gets curious, I guess. It's the best we can do for now. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms, and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? He also crushed a dishling with his bare hands. It was pretty scary. Of course we should be. I don't know. I think he's harmless. I think we should be, but, like, I don't actually think he's gonna hurt her. But yeah, of course we should be. I'll make sure Stella knows what's going on. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble here for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and you won't make trouble. We should really get going. It's starting to get chilly out, and I guess we got some setting up to do. I'll be over later tonight with some bedding and hot tea. And I'll have Miles bring you groceries in the morning. Don't be a stranger, and let us know you need anything, okay? I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Voltaire. But I'm wired and I want to talk about stuff. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. If I manage to get out of bed, then yeah. I don't know. If I manage to get out of bed, then yeah. You and me both. Kanika warily treks back to the general store. Before I go, Zola places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions about everything you saw tonight, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, You and I can have a little chat. I see you then, Ultir. Alright! Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. Time to wrap things up here. Go back to the estate. That's awesome! Right back is nearly silent as you and Tabitha reflect on the night's events and your decision to leave the haunting intact. So I guess ghosts are real. Do you think we did the right thing? That we're both still in one piece. Do you think we did the right thing? Second guessing yourself? Don't waste your energy. It's like Sybil said, it's done and there's nothing we can do about it other than move on. And for the record, yeah, I think we did the right thing. I guess ghosts are real. Yeah, I guess so. Feels like people should be making a bigger deal about this. It's very terrifying to think about. Oh yeah, what a thing to be able to definitely find out. How do you feel about that? Riz, thank you so much for your attendance! The same as I felt before we went into that house. You'd be surprised how quickly people adjust to terrible realities. I'd much rather move on for what happened tonight than make a big deal out of it, and I'm sure most of your little friends feel the same way. Alright, and now we ride in silence. You slide back into silence as the car makes its way back to the estate. Guys, we were making such good progress on being her friend! Holy moly. You're back inside. After the events of this evening, the howling winds and unsteady creaks of the estate almost feel like a warm welcome. Aw. Okay, we're okay. Well, we're back. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Do you think Stella is okay, like, emotionally? She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. What's going to happen to the library? How did you know to call Sybil? I don't know about you, but I feel pretty traumatized right now. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Here we go. Do you think he's actually going to hurt Stella? Did you kill him? Why is he following me? Why is he all gross? Do you think he's actually going to hurt Stella? No, he's a creep, but I don't think he has it in him to hurt her. I don't know if you noticed, but Stella is irritably resourceful. She'll be fine. Why is he following me? He's a creep, stalking his ex's cousin. So you guys did date! See, I wasn't gonna, like, actually bring it up because I was just like, that's your holy moly. So I was... So you guys did date, is what I'm hearing. That's awesome. Why? All the more reason to not talk to him. He's a different man now. Stay away from him. You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know about... Know that you're afraid you'll find out. Did you kill him? Why is he all gross? I think we're gonna do... Yeah, you really don't want me to talk about, talking to him. Why does he... No, why is he all gross? That's where... He's sick or something. Probably why he's such a creepy weirdo now. I don't know if it's contagious, but I wouldn't rule it out, so don't go near him. You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news. Well, I'm not gonna ask if she's killed him, because she's going to say no. Leave it at that. How did you know to call Sybil? Who else should I have called? The cops? I believe you've seen their competence on full display. Besides, I'm sure you've heard that old woman talk. If anyone in this town would have known how to deal with ghosts, it'd be her, right? What's gonna happen to the library? I'll stay boarded up until a real ghost hunter comes in or something. Or maybe Charlie will get fed up and disappear. I don't know how ghosts work. And it's not our problem now anyway. The important thing is, we both got out of there. And even though everyone got banged up, nobody died. It's Trashy! Hi! I won't even charge Oscar and Rosalina much rent for the old Maxwell place. Out of the kindness of my heart. I'm sure they'll find something soon. Do you think Stella's okay, like, emotionally? She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. She's a pest. And like all pests, she has an uncanny way of bouncing back from things. She'll be fine. What are we playing? It's called Scarlet Hollow. It's made by the same people who made Slay the Princess. It was the game they made before Slay the Princess. And it's not finished yet, I don't think. We're at the end of chapter 3 right now. And I'm gonna become best friends with this person. We're gonna become friends. I've already made her laugh. Me when I say I love Slay the Princess, but spell it wrong both times. That's awesome. I don't know about you, I feel pretty traumatized. It's whatever. Alright, I think it's time for me to turn in. That's a good idea. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days. That's all. And then the bus comes. I like to stay in touch after all this is done. You can't tell me what to do. I'll do my best. And then we never have to see each other again. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. I'd like to stay in touch after all this is done. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Alright! Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed, suddenly. You're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. now commands the entirety of a city hall, a swirling void of wrath and despair that the people of this town will have to learn to ignore. Disaster looms its tallest yet over Scarlet Hollow. Oh, the animation is so cool. I'm turning in. It's hella entertaining. Rick's a tear. Welcome in. Me when I'm a puppeteer. Oh my god. Chapter 4 awaits. If you'd like to save before continuing, please do so now. Will do. Boom. Alright, I think that is it. What achievements did I just get? Hello? Finish chapter 3, finish chapter 3 with Power Build, and Card Master. Finish chapter finish with Mystical. Oh my god. That's awesome! Well, this is super cool, right? It's scary, I can't eat my popcorn no more. Well, it's over now, so... Alright. Alright, so, that's actually a great place to... Oh. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Guys, the camera? Oh my god. Another PNG tuber? I'm not even a PNG tuber. Hello? I have a face. Hi, Bolsha. How are you doing? Why is my camera doing that? Can it not? That's so scary. I'm so scared? Hey guys, so that's really terrifying and I hate that and I don't want to talk about it actually. Yeah, this is possession or something. That's what I'm saying. What is happening? Hello? Was it supposed to be doing that at the end of the game where it was glitching like that? Or was that, like, my entire screen, like, dying? Cause I just assumed it was part of the game. It shouldn't glitch like that? The game? Uh-oh. So anyways, it doesn't matter. It's okay, because we're ending the stream now. Thanks for being here, guys. You guys are so cool and awesome. I'm going to raid someone, which is great because I need to go make dinner. Who do we want to raid? I raided Linsuki last time. We want to raid someone different? Can you send me what your VTuber model looks like over Discord, please? I can most certainly try. I don't think I have a picture. We can raid Percy. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. They're playing Marble Rivals. Alright, I will see you guys over there. Thank you guys so much for being here. We should be doing an early stream tomorrow if my camera doesn't, like, effing kill itself. And we'll be doing an editing stream. If it does die, then I'll play Minecraft with the PNG tuber. I see you guys over there. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just hoping that my camera, like, overheated or something. It's not even hot, actually. That's so scary. I don't like that. Surely I'll be okay. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Bye-bye! Bye! Bye! Bye-bye! Bye!